So now we're live.
Right.
Oh. So you do that while I set up.
Yep. I'll
our
do that.
live, so I have to get these in.
All right. All right. Sorry for the delay, y'all. There's a bit of a technical issue on our end. People keep messing with stuff over here, and then on top of that, there was an update for something that we weren't aware of. So, gotta love technology and people messing with it. So, we're back though. So the Packers have the ball. It's 2nd and 6. Looks like Jordan Love has. Looks like Jacobs rushing, gets a first down and a little bit more. There's a flag though, so we'll see what that is. All right. Hello, everybody. If you see things going on the screen, that's Will messing with stuff.
Hi, I'm here.
He's just fixing the problem. So it looks like Jordan Love is up near the center. Jacobs in the backfield alone. We got Lazard going down, or not Lazard. I always want to say Lazard because Lazard used to be on the Packers and he was number 13, wasn't he?
He was 10.
He was 10. Okay, I had the.
Well, no, he was 13.
I was going to say I thought he was 13.
Because he was there when I was there.
Yeah.
So now,
Point still being, I thought it was Lazard.
13.
It's Wicks. 13 isn't Wicks. So.
See if I can do this properly.
So the Seahawks defense has 15.5 points allowed a game. As Jacobs pushes through, gets about a couple yards, so it'll probably be 3rd and 4. 27 got me effed up. 27 from Packers or
I don't know what she's talking about. She knows the Packers, so I
okay,
know.
so hands it off to Jacobs. He gets a first down and brings them inside the 20,
Oh,
about
they're already
the
in the red zone.
18-yard line. If that was Mahomes, that dude would be ejected. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Mahomes, I saw he got injured with an ankle injury. He's been a week-to-week basis from what I've heard.
Yeah, because literally anyone else wouldn't be, but he is because.
Well, didn't he get hit pretty low?
He got hit a lot on that play. He got hit high and low.
Well, I'll do it. All right, we got Jacobs in the backfield. We got Watson moving to the bottom. Love just gives it to Jacobs. He gets close to the 10-yard line, about say 10 and a half, and they are moving closer and closer to the end zone. So the Packers are moving down the field very fast. There is no room for error apparently. So and now you get a giant Packers logo on the screen for a second. That's fun.
Happy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Amber, I did choose the Packers to win today. I hope that makes you happy. All right. Jacobs in the backfield. Love snaps, hands it off to Jacobs, and he gets a first down. A little bit more, probably about the 7-yard line. I saw and I yelled at Will for not. What?
She yelled at me for not picking the Packers.
Oh. Well, I picked the Packers because at least they're consistent. Seahawks have been pretty inconsistent. Maybe it was just a middle of the year slump, but I don't know. Looks like we got Jacobs in the backfield with Love. We got fakes the handoff, gives it to Jacobs anyways, and he gets to about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, that looks all right. Unless you think it needs to be bigger.
I mean, the Packers logo is just wide or tall, I guess. Seahawks is just thin.
Yeah.
So
You can make them bigger if you want, but otherwise,
I mean, it looks fine.
one of these days we'll actually have like a proper score bug. But
We'll get there eventually. Yay! All right. So we got 2nd and goal. Let's see here.
I'll mess with that.
We got just. Is it Jacobs alone in the backfield? No, that's someone different. Fakes the handoff. Love takes it, scrambles, and he's short of the end zone. He's about a yard short. Try to dive for it. He didn't get it. All right, let's see here. If you're hearing commotion in the background, that's just Will.
That shouldn't be too loud, hopefully.
I don't think you are, but all right. So it looks like it's going to be got everybody lined up. Hands it off to Jacobs, and he gets a touchdown. So you already got your first score change. Whenever
Great.
Will has the chance. So it's 6-0 right now.
I'll wait for the extra point.
Yeah.
Won't jump again.
Amber says, "My boy."
Joshy boy.
Jacobs, I have him in fantasy, so he is doing well for me.
No.
So far, their entire offense has been. Oh. So far, this Packers' entire offense has been Josh Jacobs. And kicked up, and it is good.
All
we got a
right.
7-0. Packers are leading.
There you go. Okay.
Same, and I'm against Will.
Yeah, I'm playing her in playoffs this week and next week.
That's not good.
Yeah. All right.
Why fix it? What ain't broke, though? Run, Josh, run. I mean, Josh Jacobs is a pretty reliable running back, and he's probably top 3 this year, I'd say, in rushing yards. Or overall. Excuse me. Will didn't really get Goff. He didn't start Goff, though. I was about to say, you didn't start Goff?
No, I started Bo Nix because I thought he would do better against the Colts defense, and then he threw 3 interceptions. But, you know, it's fine.
Didn't the Colts win or Broncos still?
No.
Okay. I was about to say 3 interceptions. You think the Colts would win, but
Colts had 5 turnovers.
oh yeah, that'd do it. Bless his soul. That look, lol.
Mess with this just a little bit. Sorry if this is a little jarring to some of you.
Yeah, he's messing with the camera right now. Don't mind him.
That's not even like thinking.
Well, how y'all doing? We're at a commercial break, so we're just kind of chilling.
All right, let's take a look. How does this look?
Your seat's on.
It's so high.
I don't know who sits there. So the Packers are winning, right? I have the Packers winning. He has the Seahawks winning. Hopefully the Packers do win, so I can at least salvage my
Got the trio
my
of Packers
Pick'ems
fans.
leagues.
Trio of Packers fans. Jason, Player, and Amber are all Packers fans.
Yeah, I was about to say. He said, "Oh nah, Will." Yeah. So far this week, I am 7-6 in pick'ems. It was a really bad week for me so far.
Let's see.
Bro just lost his contact for a Secret Santa gift. Womp womp.
Lost his contact.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
well. That's fine. That just means I don't have to spend money.
So the Cardinals are 7-7 now. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's interesting because they're 7-7.
Mm-hmm.
The
Buccaneers
Rams,
completely destroyed the Chargers today.
yeah, that was the thing that surprised me is because we talked about it, and the whole reason why I went with the Chargers was because of how they've been able to keep games so low scoring.
And then now they don't. And the one team that they did against was, of course, the Buccaneers.
Well, yeah, the one team and Mike Evans. It was made apparent to me that Mike Evans might not hit his 1,000-yard mark on the season. He's 400 and something. He was 400 something yards short going into the week.
Oh,
because of injuries and such. And then he comes into this week and he's like, "Nah, I'll still hit it." He had 159 yards, I think. So he's like,
he's
I'm
back on
making
track.
I wouldn't say back on track. He still has to. He has to do it for several weeks. It's not going to be
a playoff game, maybe. Well, this is regular season stat.
I think it's a regular season stat.
Oh, we got Gino. Fakes the handoff.
Thrown to the bottom.
That's
completed
Metcalf.
to Metcalf. Was that up around the 41-yard line?
Mm-hmm. It was.
And a first down. What are thoughts about the camera? Oh, yeah.
Good?
Thoughts on camera? I should just.
It looks good. No reason to change it.
Just messing with.
So how are y'all doing?
Stuff.
Oh, never mind. Hold on. Who's that?
Charbonnet. Hand off to
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet for about a
Charbonnet.
yard. So, yeah, interesting week of football, dude. I wanna do a deep dive in one of the recap videos.
Oh,
In a segment, but quarterbacks this year have been going nuts.
they're insane.
Nuts. All right, 2nd and 9. We got Gino in shotgun with the back to his left. He's got a Tyler Lockett in motion. He's going to drop back. He's scanning, firing, and he's going to have a completion up to around the 46. And that is number
That's
87.
That's
I
Fant.
guess it is Fant. I forget he's there.
That weird trade with the Broncos and everything.
Because he was like was he a +1? He was one of the pieces that moved where it was like, he's not really why that trade happened.
No,
he was
just an add-on.
It was Russell Wilson for picks,
the picks
and then
and
they
then
just
Fant.
Seahawks got Locke and Fant, and I just forget Fant's there. I forget he's still there too.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd and 4, we got Gino in shotgun with a back to his left. He's gonna drop back, looking, and he's got
Pressure's
pressure, and he's gonna go down at around the 36-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down. It was 56. I need more screens. I feel like I need ESPN for like roster and stats. I need like something for something for chat, and then something for like the game. Like, I need more screens.
In the future, whenever you get your
One day.
Epic, when you get your Epic gamer setup.
My Epic gamer setup that I can also use for this. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Punt is away.
Look at that
And
punt.
a fair catch.
Oh, there's a
And that'll
flag.
be caught at the 20.
Is that a flag or a mouth guard?
I
There was something yellow on the field, but it didn't look like a flag.
do not know.
Hmm.
So, we'll see if the Seahawks can get their offense going today, which is
It's all dependent on a lot of things. I did say they're very inconsistent.
they are inconsistent. They have a lot of good pieces, but their offense has been working more recently. It hasn't been working all year, but it also seems like some teams just forgot how to play well this week. So, Josh Allen
That's
was
probably
not one.
why I did pretty bad in Pick'ems.
Yeah, I want to look at how I
Pick'ems
was
were
doing.
pretty bad today.
I don't
7
think I
and
did.
6 overall for me.
I don't think I did as.
You didn't do as bad. You're still like 2 games behind me, I think. But Genuine Cats is 10 games ahead of me now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he pulled ahead. There's no way he's losing this now.
It's not good. Although, what is good news as a Ravens fan was a win plus a Steelers loss.
Yeah.
1 game back, and we play them next Saturday.
It's true.
I'm like, yes.
So maybe you can take the division back. You never know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Let's see.
We'll see.
Oh, that dang Panthers game. I'm 9-4 actually.
9-4 this week?
Yeah, so far.
Bad.
What did I get? I got the
You
Panthers.
closed the gap a little bit.
The dang Dolphins. Panthers.
I told you the Dolphins are not going to win.
Panthers just showed up and didn't. Well, actually, hardly showed up. I got Jets right though. Commanders.
The Jets and
Give me a
Jaguars were kind of a
scare.
toss-up, to be completely honest. Those two teams were awful
Give
this
me a
year.
scare. Although I did get that Cardinals one right.
Yeah, I thought the Patriots would show up for once, but they never did.
I mean, they had some garbage time stuff. It's mostly just their defense.
Yeah.
They still have a lot of missing pieces. Drake May still looks is still looking pretty good. He's currently averaging the second most yards per carry at 9.0 something. 8 maybe? 9.08.
Impressive.
He's second to Michael Vick.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Chargers lit up. This is what their second game allowing 20 or more points,
Yep. And it was 40.
and they doubled that, which is crazy.
That's still good defense. Just didn't show up today, apparently.
They just it was like 3 plays where they just let Mike Evans do whatever he wanted.
Yep. All right, Jordan drops back to pass. Passes off to Jacobs. He gets away a little bit.
He's
gets
got
the
room
first
past
down.
the 30. It
He's
breaks a
still not
tackle.
tackled.
He's got up to the 41.
Dang, they just couldn't tackle him there for some reason.
The Seahawks just not going to show up today.
something on defense.
Yeah. Seahawks just, not a great showing early.
No, he should have been tackled right there. I don't know what.
He should have been tackled earlier.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he should have been tackled there.
Yeah, what was that?
Joshy boy.
So we got 1st and 10 with Love and shotgun. He's got a man in motion. He's going to drop back. He's going to pump fake, fire underneath to Reed. He's going to
Yeah,
get up
he
to about
has a
midfield.
catch today.
Already a better week than last week.
I was so
Low
upset.
standards.
I was so upset when he didn't get anything. Well, because he talked crap before the game, and then he didn't get anything. So, that was his fault.
Do be how the cookie crumbles.
Mood.
All right, so 2nd and 1. We have Jordan Love in shotgun yet again. Not Jacobs in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off, and he's not.
Ooh.
He got about maybe half of it.
They're very close.
Who is 30? Because that's not A.J. Dillon.
No.
Not good with the numbers. They given him the first down. That's interesting.
Yeah, I might be.
That was an interesting spot.
Mm-hmm. I might get the punishment. The punishment being, so in one of the fantasy leagues I'm in, the loser has to stay at IHOP for 24 hours, but every pancake that you eat eats off an hour. So if I wanted to leave right away, I had to eat 24 pancakes.
Oh, we got a toss to, and never mind. What do we got? Timeout or looks like timeout for review? I don't know.
Probably something like that. It was a weird spot.
Packers called timeout. Okay.
Okay, so never mind then.
Emmanuel Wilson, that's who it was. Like me with Weddle.
Weddle.
Just sitting there being like, I know who this is. What's his
the
name?
heck? I wonder where all the others are. Wilkins and NFL Fanboy and all those people are.
My guess is Wilkins is drinking
Probably.
after the game
After that
earlier.
loss, yeah. That's
Loss.
Or the loss. I mean, that win.
They just beat
Beat the best team in the league.
Yeah,
So, honestly,
right. Love under center. 1st and 10 from the Seahawks 49. You got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to be across the 40 to the 35, down to the 30-yard line, and that's another big run. As they're just.
I don't think they have a rushing defense.
I mean, their rushing defense hasn't been horrible. Like I think their passing defense is more of their expertise, but they're just not. The defense is not showing up right now, and the offense only had 3 plays. So
you might need to stop Amber from going crazy. Oh, he's out. He's out on the sidelines though.
I
have Jacobs in fantasy, so I need him to do well today. So yeah, see, there's some yellow on the field. I don't know why. You see that? Oh, Reed actually gets a carry. He gets yards
to the 22, maybe 21-yard line.
Be glad you're not in
Discord.
Oh.
She's probably in Discord going nuts as they're watching the game.
That's probably what's happening.
So, I wish I was in. I would love to be in Discord for the end of the game. If this is at all close, regardless of what happens, that would be very entertaining. But we got 2nd and 1. And you got Love in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom. You got Wicks motioning up, though. Now you got 2 at the top. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to have some room, and he's going to get up to around the 16. So Packers just pounding the rock, which is,
I
don't know who had that in the cards. Especially, it's not just Josh Jacobs either. That's the thing that's, I mean, they have decent running backs, but.
Yeah, it's a good scheme that they're running right now. They're probably going to be running that for the rest of the night if the Seahawks don't have any answers whatsoever.
Yeah, they're already up to 66 yards.
That's crazy. It's only been the first quarter.
Yeah. And it's 2 drives.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a full 2 drives.
Long
Ooh, a little bit of slippage. A little throw out to Reed. He's going to get 2 yards.
Maybe.
So that'll bring up 2nd down. Got some chipping going on.
A little bit chirping. Job
just wasn't ready.
Miscommunication. Yeah,
they just weren't. They went quick. Seahawks weren't set. They still adjusted pretty well. Didn't give up anything big.
Mm-hmm. That's 2nd and 8.
We're down to about 2 minutes left in the first. Love alone in shotgun. He does have Jacobs to the bottom of the screen. He's got Reed swinging out right. Thrown into traffic, and he's got a completion.
Oh my gosh,
and
they can't. How is that possible?
That's Dobbs. Ooh, I didn't even know he was wearing that. Dobbs with a touchdown.
Bro, how are they not? There's no answers on defense right now.
No, they're just not doing anything. I didn't realize, how long has Dobbs been wearing a Guardian cap?
I haven't seen him wearing a Guardian cap.
Yeah,
Amber's going nuts.
You didn't start Dobbs, though, did you? You started Reed, didn't you? Right? Let me check. Fantasy.
I had Reed in one league and Jacobs in the other.
Extra point is up and
it's
good.
good. She says, yeah.
Perfect. Good. So, that's going to be interesting. She is starting Jordan Love, though, so that's going to be
Was worried about Dobbs first back.
Well, he's got 8.3 already, so.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
Lucky that he sat out.
Mm-hmm. Now a commercial break. I didn't get to see a lot of the football games today. I was more worried about Nebraska volleyball than anything else. I still paid attention to some. What was probably your biggest takeaway of today? I'd say for any of the teams that won or lost.
Biggest takeaway? I mean, honestly, it's probably going to be AFC playoff race is not going to be your top 7 teams are pretty much set.
Yeah.
You got Colts, Dolphins, and Bengals all now tied at 6 and 8, down 2 games to the Chargers at 8 and 6. The other 2 wildcard teams are at 9 and 5. So they are 3 games out. Let's see. Broncos just won over the Colts, so they have tiebreak over them. So Colts hoping. I don't think the Chargers have played the Colts yet, have they?
I don't think so.
Or did they? Because honestly, it's going to be tough for either of those three teams to get in. I'm
pretty sure they didn't. Yeah, but those three teams are basically fighting up a mountain at this point. The NFC, though, it's literally anybody's for certain positions. First seed isn't really set quite yet, obviously.
Well, yeah, now they're tied.
Yeah, they're tied.
NFC, the only thing that it comes down to is going to be it's going to be a race for the NFC South and West division.
Yeah.
It's a race for the lead. The wild cards are pretty much will be set. I mean, especially if the Packers actually pull out a win here, but you're going to have Packers and Commanders at 9-5, and Vikings are already at 11 wins.
You mean 10-4 for the Packers? They're 9.
Yeah,
right now.
I meant 9-5 or 11 or 10-4. But either way, if they lose, they'll be 9-5, so they'll be tied with the Commanders. I think the first team out. This kickoffs away. I think the first team out actually technically is the Rams. So
I was going to say, aren't the Rams?
Rams still have a shot to make it as a wild card. Cardinals are 7-7, so they're 2 games back. But it's like, I don't know.
Cardinals aren't.
It's interesting.
Cardinals aren't that far behind, but also like game wise, they're not far behind. But the amount of things that have to happen for them to get in is pretty incredible.
Well, I mean, a loss here for the Seahawks puts them 1 game out of first.
It's true.
Because Seahawks and Rams will be tied. So we got Geno and shotgun from the 30, man in motion towards the bottom of the screen. I believe that was Smith and Jigba. He's going to fire, and he's going to have a completion up to the 37.
For Metcalf. Michel Metcalf.
So bring up second down. Yeah, the playoffs are getting tight. I don't know. There's so much coming up that I'm so excited for with the league. Like, we got playoffs coming up. Mm-hmm. We got playoff elimination and a lot of confirmation.
Oh yeah.
Awards. I'm super excited to see the MVP and Offensive Rookie of the Race award. Both of those are really good races.
They're close.
As we got a handoff to Charbonnet. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get a first down up to about the 44. So they got their first down. We do have a flag on the field, though. And that's going to go against the offense. So it does still give them a first down, which is interesting. Unless he misspoke.
I was going to say. So who were the teams that were eliminated today? The Bears have been eliminated from the playoffs.
Panthers
were eliminated.
Mm-hmm. So how did they give him no, they didn't. Okay, he did misspeak. It was so 2nd and 13.
Okay.
Back from the 27, we got Geno and shotgun. Clock's winding down. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to fire deep, and he's got a man wide open as JSN into Packer territory down to the 48-ish yard line.
We got offense for the Seahawks. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
the game interesting.
It is only their second drive. It's the defense that needs to pick it up, which is, again, surprising because that's what they should be specializing in. But
yep.
JSN just getting behind the zones. So we got a handoff to Charbonnet, and Charbonnet's got room across the 40 to the 35 up to around the 32. So they got their offense going.
They're moving.
We might have an offensive game. There's been quite a few games with a decent amount of offense today.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have been one-sided, but defense in general, I don't think we had a lot of low-scoring games. I think the
lowest scoring was the 12-6 Rams and
on
Niners.
Thursday.
Everything else has been at least a couple touchdowns.
Commanders Saints was a little more low-scoring. That one was interesting. Saints crawled back into that one, and being in the position that they are in, obviously, like, basically being out of the playoffs. Not quite, but pretty much.
Pretty much out of the playoffs.
Actually, I'd have to check because it wasn't confirmed until it was shown before. They were in the playoff hunt technically, but it's obviously only for division lead.
Mm-hmm.
But that was prior to the Buccaneers win, so I don't know if they've officially been eliminated yet or not. Because they'd be 3 games back.
They would be
or
3 games back.
3 games back, so that's interesting. But
I'm intrigued to see how that goes because I know the Saints should really try and not win games because they need those draft picks and everything and rebuild a little bit. But they're still winning. They're still trying to win games, and I don't understand that.
well, I mean, no team in the league is
NFL,
going to actually tank.
Yeah, it's just like if they really want those draft picks and everything, they got to be smart, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say that without saying, oh yeah, they're tanking. Like it's hard to say that because like if you're smart, you want the juicy draft picks later in the off season. But
yeah, but again, no team is actually going to tank, and there's a lot of fans will hope for tanking, but no team will actually.
There have been some claims for some teams to tank, but
there have been teams that have tanked before, and it's heavily frowned upon, and you actually get punished for it. Mm-hmm. So tanking is not good.
Not a good. No.
But the way you can actually, it does show with the Saints that they're kind of open to a rebuild, is them not trying to play for overtime. Because if you play for overtime, the reason you play for overtime is you're playing for hopefully a win or a tie.
Yes.
And the Saints were saying, we don't care about a tie. We're either win now or we lose because we don't care about we don't care that much about losing. Yeah. They're looking to see. They're trying to see about their coach, but they're also just trying to build a winning culture. That is what teams in this situation are trying to do. Evaluate who you have and see what you have. Exactly. So we got Gino at the top of the second quarter on first down. He's going to fire to JSN, and JSN is going to get up across the 25.
He's about a little short, but very close. A little
short of first down, but
very close. Right.
Set up short yardage on second down. Go to. Oh, this is the play from earlier. I was confused. Yeah, just kind of a breakdown in coverage and JSN finding the weak spot. So we got Tyler Lockett in motion. They're going to hand it off to Charbonnet, and he's going to lose yards. Mm-hmm. About a yard or 2, maybe even 3, depending on where they spot him.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, if the Packers defense are showing up, offense with the Seahawks is starting to click a little bit. However, I'm curious to see how, if they do turn the ball over here, I'm curious to see how the Seahawks defense is going to respond for once because, as you can see, Jordan Love is just sitting there waiting to get back onto that field. He's been tearing up that. Well, Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs
has been the one.
We got Gino dropping back. Oh, he's got pressure, and he's going to go down. So after getting
a field goal.
Short yardage on second down, they only go backwards.
It's field goal time.
Is that Gary?
I think it was Gary, yeah.
I think
Gary!
Rashawn Gary, I believe, where's 52? Yeah, yep. I know my numbers. See, it's that Weddle.
Yeah, it was there was no way Gino was getting out of that. The pocket collapsed way too fast. Insert Rashawn Gary meme.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so this is a 48-yarder. So let's see here. Snap's good. Kick is up, and it is good. We got a 14-3 game. So the Packers are up by 11 points going into 13 minutes left in the second quarter. So now we hope to see that the Seahawks defense might wake up.
Yeah,
unless you're Packers fans and you want to keep them asleep. But
yes, this is true. It's just I don't think you're gonna see too. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they made the adjustments or they wake up. But most likely, you probably won't see significant change until the second half. because it's usually where changes like that happen, or there won't be any because, they actually have to make a change, but that's up to them. But yeah, games today. Oof. Playoff picture, again, the NFC is nice and you're going to have, I don't think it's technically locked yet, but we are most likely to have 2 NFC North teams.
Yep.
The favorites right now, I think, for that extra wild card spot are still the Packers and Commanders. Although, again, there is contention. The NFC West and South are, well, I don't know. Buccaneers are kind of running away with the division. Falcons need to turn something around this week.
Yeah. The Seahawks were not doing too well in the flea flickers. A couple of them worked. The other ones not so much.
I know there was one for the Steelers that worked. I don't know if players referencing the play in the Colts game that technically wasn't a flea flicker. It was a double pass. Correction. It was a double pass thrown to Adonai Mitchell, then thrown intended for Anthony Richardson that ended in a pick 6. And yeah, trick plays. That one,
that ain't gonna work.
And that, honestly, watching that play, that falls pretty much completely on Adonai Mitchell, only for the purpose of he took too long to get it back to Richardson. If you watch the play, when receiving the ball, he takes a second to adjust it before actually throwing it, and it just gives Nick Benito, who was the one who actually had the pick 6, too much time to get off the line and to the ball. But yeah,
look at that. I'm on green since 2003, and then we're looking at Josh Jacobs' stat line right now.
Yeah, I mean he's always been a good runner. He's been very efficient. He's almost like a Mike Evans level of just efficiency at running back. He always has good seasons, which is also probably part of the reason why he's not being talked about a lot, as the Packers are going to take this out of the end zone and a hurdle, and he's going to get up to the 29, and that's Keyshawn Nixon.
If X gets a pick 6, I'll shotgun 2 drinks, and if he gets just any little shotgun 1. An interception. Nice.
Oh, Xavier McKinney. I was like, what is it? Who's X? Is that just fill in the blank? But no.
X will give it to you. I don't know.
2 drinks.
I was about to say McKinney hasn't needed to.
2 drinks, and if he gets just an innie.
He hasn't done much yet, so we'll probably see a little bit more of McKinney here very soon. Packers fake the handoff.
Love is gonna scan. He's gonna dump it off to, is that
Kraft.
Musgrave?
It's Musgrave or Kraft.
I think no, I think you're right. I think that's Kraft. I think Musgrave is 83.
I thought turn around.
Turn around.
Yeah, it's Kraft.
Kraft. I think Musgrave is 83.
Kraft mac and cheese. Yep. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Kraft.
I mix up numbers. Numbers not as much my specialty.
Kraft mac and cheese. It's where it's at. Nobody can tell me otherwise. All right, so we got Jacobs in the backfield alone. Wicks moving up. Hands it off to Jacobs.
He's going to get up near the first down marker. He's going to be just short. I'll bring up 3rd inches. Half a yard-ish. Thank you. All right, so we got Love and shotgun. He's not going to hand it off. He's actually going to dump it off.
He gets first down still.
First down, is that to Wicks? It is to Wicks.
It's to Wicks. Number 13. Not Lazard.
Not Lazard. Wicks. Not Lazard indeed. So first down as Packers move the sticks. Love has started 8 for 8.
I'm sorry if I sound like crap. I'm somehow still recovering from the cold I had since Monday. I don't know how, but
tell me about it. I've had a cough since how long?
I think it was like a day or two
ago.
Before yours.
I've had mine since I've been a couple of days
that's
after
right.
I got sick. I've had mine for a while. It's been like 2 weeks. Love with a man in motion. He's dropping back, and he's going to fire deep. He's got someone, and it's completed to Watson.
I'm surprised he let that.
As I believe is that Reek Woolen who just lost him in coverage. Or didn't lose.
He tried to get for the interception, but
he just lost track of the ball.
Inbounds?
We'll see if he gets his feet.
He's got the feet down. Oh, that's clean catch. It was close to the sideline, so I
up to
couldn't
the
tell.
24 of the Seahawks. Packers moving now, and they're going to hand it off to Jacobs, and Jacobs is going to get about 2 yards.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Jacobs.
It was someone else. Amber says yes, sir.
Got that sweet toe tap in. Yeah, Reek just
look at that.
Losing him in cover, like losing.
Watson's
track.
a good receiver.
Christian Watson, he's just a liability because he can't stay healthy.
Christian can only make catch plays of 25 plus yards. Yeah, I haven't anytime that I see Watson do anything, it's always deep coverage.
He's not big on catch and run. He's a deep threat, kind of similar to like Jamison Williams.
This is
and
true.
We got a handoff
Jacobs,
again. He's gonna get 2 yards. I'll bring up third down, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, yeah.
But yeah, Watson, he needs to stay healthy. That has been his issue, is he's been injured pretty much consistently since joining the league. So he can be a good receiver. He can be in that same mix as Dobbs, Wicks, Reed if he can just stay healthy, but it's just not been really there for him. As cheerleaders in the
neon
green.
yeah, like that threw me off too.
Love is thrown to the end zone and off the mark, intended for Dobbs.
I'll bring up 4th and 6 now.
Dobbs found a little spot, but Love didn't hit him. Seahawks just, I don't know, not playing the ball well, as you had Witherspoon just he was like 2 yards off from the ball.
Now we got McManus. He's going to, as long as it's 51, so not super long. So this is a 39-yard attempt. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up and it is good. So now we have a 17-3 game. Packers leading by 14. Going into 9:20 in the second quarter.
Yep. Speaking of field goals, did you know that there was a few interesting stats today? The Bills kicker, Tyler Bass, missed a field goal earlier today. It was actually, he missed a field goal and then Bates missed a field goal, which was his first of the year, which was also a bad miss. But hard to say which one's worse because Bates was like way wide left. Bass missed from 24 yards, and it is the shortest missed field goal of the year.
24 yards is worse.
24. Like, it was close. It was a short kick, and it was close.
Bills are not relied. They can't rely on the kicks.
It was kind of frustrating to watch, especially earlier in that game. Allen was kind of doing most everything, and his team was actually the only thing holding him back. Like, it wasn't even the Lions' defense. Lions in general continuing to get beat up, but especially that defense sustaining more and more injuries. Allen, again, early in the game, was doing pretty much everything. First 3 drives of the game for them were all 70-plus yard scoring drives that ended in a touchdown.
Okay.
Allen just, again, he was doing really well early on. He kind of quieted down towards the end of the game as they kind of just let other pieces take over and they ran the ball a little bit more. Including with Allen.
Including with Allen, yeah. I was about to say, he did do some. I don't know. I don't know why that thing keeps... It's a setting on this thing. We just never figured it out, right?
I don't even know if that is a thing you can turn off.
It just did it again. Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
We're not even doing anything, are we?
I don't know. But, yeah, looking at that game, was the powerhouse of the Lions versus. I am still concerned with the Bills' defense because, I mean, you were going against the Lions, who have a really good offense. But
however, this is what they did against the Rams as well. So that's why I originally picked the Lions, was because that defense did not do so well. So if they couldn't do that against the Rams, then how am I supposed to expect them to do that against the Lions?
yeah, it's a case of I'm actually concerned with both teams because the Bills, the offense, Josh Allen is really hot right now. Let's see what this kickoff is going to yield an actual return. So he's going to be across the 20. He's going to try and find a hole, and he's going to get flattened at the 25. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Lions, their defense and injuries is what concerns me right now. Because they're going to be missing a bunch of pieces. If they can get to the playoffs and win that first game, if they can get in as the 1 seed and win that first game, they'll get healthier and they could have Aiden Hutchinson back, so they might actually be okay. But right now, with how that game went, I mean, you could be going against someone like the Buccaneers again, who just showed off what they did against the Chargers.
So Gino hands it off to Charbonnet, gets about
he's going to push for
4 or 5 yards. So that's
gets an extra 2 on a late
second
push.
And 5 there. Ryan Grubb, his first season as a Seahawks defensive coordinator.
Yep,
so very new staff for the Seahawks. I keep forgetting about that. So we got Charbonnet in the backfield with Geno Smith. Geno Smith walks up to the line. I think they're changing their play call.
Changing probably the protection with the O-line.
Takes snap, hands it off to Charbonnet, goes around.
He got an outside run. He's going to get
about a yard. Yeah, so not much. I don't know why they decided to change the schematics there. I think they just saw something different then. A fun fact, Josh Jacobs has the same amount of points as the Packers. What?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
All right.
Are you talking like fantasy points?
Maybe.
Comparing
Charbonnet in the backfield with Geno Smith. Looks like we got Metcalf at the bottom. Geno takes his hand off, steps back, throws, gets a first down.
Up to about the 38.
With Bobo. Is that his last name? Bobo?
Jake Bobo.
Jake Bobo, yeah. Never heard of him. And now I have. Bobo. It's a fun last name, Bobo.
I think he was a rookie last year.
Okay.
I think. I don't remember exactly. Packers bringing a little bit of a bringing some disguised pressure. Doesn't quite hit home.
All right, let's see here. So we got most on the line right now. JSN.
Yeah, trips to the bottom. You got
Bobo going to the top with Metcalf.
He's going to drop back. He's going to fire, and that's going to be complete for JSN up to around the 44-yard line. And I'll bring up second down.
Indeed. So it looks like we're going into 7 minutes left of the second quarter.
Seahawks here. I mean, honestly, eat clock, and if you can get a touchdown out of this with little to no time left in the half. Oh, that reminds me that this actually should change. With a run to Charbonnet. Getting
about a couple yards short of the first down.
I got about 3 yards on that one, so I'll bring up 3rd and 2. But yeah, if you're the Seahawks here, if you can grind out this clock and score and get a touchdown, you're maybe hoping that you can go in at least down 1 score.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how Tom Grassi's feeling right now.
Probably pretty good.
Probably pretty happy right now.
Some concerns maybe with the defense. 3rd and 2. Geno's going to scan. He's going to fire, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for Zach Charbonnet. Just did not have the room he was hoping for with some pressure in his face.
Bit of activity going on the line. There is a flag, a very late flag. I was about to say, I'm surprised there wasn't a flag on the line there. I don't know if it was. At least the flag was supposed to be on the line, but there was some action going on towards the line. It's a bit of a hold as well. So let's see what they decide here. Holding defense.
Holding on the
So it was a
defense.
hold on the defense. Okay. Yeah, there's some
So that'll
holding on that
be a
line.
first down. That's
Was
on
that
Nixon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something you don't really see much of him. He's been pretty effective, though.
He was
Nixon's pretty good at what he does.
Lockett?
Uh,
I mean, it's not a great angle
no.
because it's hard to see how much he grabs. It would most
It wasn't
likely be on the
much.
back of his jersey,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, one interception. And that was against the Lions. So he's pretty well.
some
Lockett moves to the top.
Lockett
From Metcalf is at the bottom.
can
Geno
drop
Smith
back. Fires, and he's got an open man. That is JSN up to the 30 and a first down. So Seahawks now in field goal position, trying to see if they can get a touchdown out of here. We're under 6 minutes, so they're eating up a little bit more of that clock. Gonna run in just a little levels pattern. Finding,
So the Seahawks are not entirely out of this game. They just took a while to click.
yeah, I
So-
mean, it's still the first half. There's plenty of time.
Wow, look at
JSN
that.
almost at 1,000 yards. He blew up a lot more with the absence of DK Metcalf earlier.
Yep, that'll
And
help.
so
He moves to the top.
Well,
He
they're
gets
gonna
the ball, actually. He's running
pitch it
with
to him,
it.
and he's going to get a yard.
Yeah, didn't get much there.
Not enough room towards the top of the screen. But
Nope.
they'll bring up
So
second
let's
down.
see here.
Efficiency
Geno
from
Smith
both.
Wow. Both of them are really good. Only one incompletion. That's from Love. But everything else combined, it's, was it?
18 for 20. 18 for 19.
18,
Yeah.
19. That's pretty good.
I mean, the difference between the
It's
game
all
right now
right.
is when they're converting and the yardage they're getting.
Mm-hmm. Love has been getting has been handing it off to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs has been
That
carrying
helps, too.
that
Geno's
team,
dropping
so.
back. He's firing out, and
It's
he's got a completion to
It's a
Fant. And that'll bring up third and about 3.
somewhere around there. So they're in. I think they're close to field goal range. I thought.
They should be in field goal range. It's just you can't. You need to actually get something going for the offense. You can't really be settling for field goals all the time.
No, but you need to take what you can, I guess. So is that
Yeah, they
at
should
the 23-yard line?
really need this
We
third
got
down conversion.
Charbonnet back with Geno Smith. We got
JSN.
JSN moving to the bottom. Takes the ball. Pressure
Steps
comes.
up,
He
he's
just
gonna
starts
run
to
for it, and he's
for
gonna get
First
it.
down.
It's about the 18.
Flag. Yeah. You can't hit him when he's sliding.
We got, I believe that was Quay Walker down.
Is that Quay Walker as well? Isn't
Let's
it
see
Trey
what the-
Walker?
Trayvon Walker is a different player. He was an edge rusher for Jacksonville. It's a
Yeah,
holding on a defense,
Hmm.
which is interesting. So that'll be
I thought
another
I thought
first
he got a
down.
hit on the.
Another Nixon holding.
Okay, well, Nixon's been. Never mind. I guess Nixon has been not very efficient so far today.
So we'll see. We'll see if they
yeah,
rotate
just a
him
little
out.
bit of a hold. Yeah, a little bit of hold there. Can't do that, dude.
So well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much longer he stays in with 2 early penalties.
Mm-hmm.
On crucial third downs too. I mean that one. They ended up converting anyways, but we got Geno in shotgun. Got Lockett moving towards the top of the screen. He's going to drop back, fire short left to Charbonnet. He's going to flip, or not Charbonnet, that's JSN. He got mixed
That
up
was a
with
little close for comfort there for me. That was a.
It was a little screen.
I didn't
so
like that one.
What didn't you like about it?
There was a lot of people around him. I'm surprised that they threw it there.
That's that's the nature of screens is throwing against the rush.
Mm-hmm.
Got an injured
So I don't know.
lineman who
Olawatami. Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. We got the Packers tending to Quay Walker though, so
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. It's Quay Walker. I know Trey Walker was on Jacksonville.
Trayvon Walker is an edge rusher for Jacksonville. Quay Walker is the linebacker.
I just only know Quay Walker for shoving a Lions medical staff.
He's been in he's gotten in trouble for that. I think it was twice in the same year, but I think he's been better. From what I haven't seen much on him. Oh, 1 tackle short. One tackle short
100.
from 100 tackles and 1 tackle for loss short of 10 on the year.
He is so close. He's gonna have to wait for that one. All right. So then we got, who are you? 45 on the Packers. Must be replacing, I don't know who that
I
is.
believe that was Will.
But it's 2nd and 9. Let's see here. So we got Charbonnet back as well. JSN moves to the top. We got Metcalf at the bottom alone. Gino takes the ball, looks,
look left,
scans,
fires,
throws, and
almost
almost
intercepted.
picked off.
Is that
I don't know why.
Or Valentine?
I mean, I guess, but also
Valentine.
Yeah, Valentine. I don't. Interesting.
Play design was okay. It was intended like that was how that play was drawn up.
But they read that very easily.
It just wasn't thrown where it needed to be. It was an inaccurate throw. It needed to be
Right,
deeper.
so we got 3rd and
outside.
9. We got the 12-yard line. We got Charbonnet in the backfield as well. JSN moves to the top again. Metcalf at the bottom alone. Let's see here.
What do they got?
Ooh,
They're
bit of
9
a jump
snaps
there.
early, and he's just gonna throw
chuck
it
it.
up, and that's gonna get intercepted.
Intercepted.
That's Valentine again. He's gonna bring it out, and he's got some room across the 10 up to the 14.
Mm-hmm.
And
I thought there was a false start there. I'm surprised they didn't call that.
it was also an early snap, so the snap might have just gotten off in
Interesting
time.
dance. Too
But
bad it wasn't McKinney, though. Too bad Amber won't be able to drink for a bit.
no shotgun for
No
you.
shotguns.
Yeah, that's just not. I mean, that's
He just chucked it up there. I mean, I don't like. It's the right thing to do technically in that situation. Because no. There were some other options, I guess, but
last resort should be a throwaway. That should not be
I still say that that should count.
player. Just trying to get her drunk.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's just not. Yeah, that's not a play.
he was very excited and ran. I may have to. Just have to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So again, Gino, he's been a little bit more turnover heavy this year. Not as efficient, and that's
Who the F gets one shotty? She's a Wisconsinite, sir.
she is a Wisconsinite.
Well,
I said player wants to get you drunk, which involves drinking more than one, which is why.
Amber, I hope you're not a Wisconsin fan, like the college Wisconsin. Is she? Is she?
I don't know. It's a question for Amber to answer.
Yeah, Amber, are you a Wisconsin fan? She's like 13 on an empty stomach. Ooh. Why do you all drink so much?
Wisconsin.
I don't see the appetite for drinking all that much alcohol. It's also expensive too. That's a lot of money wasted. You could be doing a lot more with money besides just drinking a bunch. Just saying.
That's not my. That's an Amber decision. No.
I'm not saying that she doesn't, that she can't. I'm just saying that, like, I just don't get the appeal. I don't really pay attention to college, and I don't drink that much. All right. Well, as long as you're not a fan of the College of Wisconsin, then we're okay. Because Wisconsin got swept by Nebraska 3 times this year in volleyball, and that makes me feel joy. And we also beat them in football this year. So that makes me feel extra happy.
Could be worse. Could be an Iowa fan.
Yeah, that's true.
Jordan Love. They're taking over from the 14. He's in shock, and he's got a back to his left hand.
I mean, on Wisconsin.
Handoff, and he's going to be up across the 21-yard line goes Josh Jacobs.
There's a flag on the field. What else would you expect? So it looks like a holding on the offense.
Packers not getting a lot of calls today. They got even more laundry.
Where are we looking here?
So they're showing the interception
right now. But it was a very interesting play design here.
It wasn't. It was just an early snap. He panicked and just lobbed it up.
He was like, "Screw it,
and
block it, and fan her down there somewhere." That's what he said.
Yeah, that's not something you can do
So
there.
first and 17 now.
From the 7 too. Handoff, and he's gonna get up to the 11. So cut into that loss a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna have
Not
second
doing
down.
So hot.
We'll see if they run a play. It looks like they're gonna try and run a play before the 2-minute warning. So they're gonna get. Ooh, Seahawks are gonna call a timeout as they were trying to substitute. And they did not have a guy yet off the field, so they're going to call their first time out of the half.
Yeah, waste of time out there.
14 interceptions on the year for Geno. Tied for second most. First,
Wow.
I believe, is Baker?
I don't know. I haven't
I think
checked yet.
Baker's second.
I know something's a bit off. In the sense that
check some stats.
I'm not entirely sure yet. It's an interesting concept that I think about it.
So we got second and 12. Love alone in shotgun. Ooh, he's going to have a free play. He's going to just throw it up, and that is going to be completed to Kraft up to about the 38.
Was it a jump on the defense or was it a jump on the offense? I didn't see.
It would have to be a jump on the defense because you can't play. You don't play out a false start. You play out an offsides, but not a false start.
Okay.
So if it was a jump on the offense, it should have been called dead.
Mm-hmm.
Same goes for a neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone infraction. Yep.
It's going to be an offsides. They're going to decline it because they just got
a first down.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's Williams. Leonard Williams. I don't know what he was doing there, but free play there.
Got him on the.
That was not a very good thing to do, my friend. Yeah,
it was pretty much the whole D line.
Yeah, it was the whole line too.
So I got him on a fake, but
I thought it was like one from each side jumped off, but I guess not. Not today. But here we are.
So we got the 2-minute warning. When we come back, we'll have 2 minutes. The Packers will have the ball with a little more room to move around. But yeah, I want to look at these. I want to look at some stats.
I'm curious now because
Love.
I know Love isn't.
He has 11.
He has 11 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Is it okay? Tampa Bay.
When that? I know Baker's up there. Isn't Jameis Winston also hasn't been playing a whole lot, but he's got like a lot of interceptions.
It could be. I don't think it's Jameis yet.
I know it's not him yet, but he's getting there.
I have to see.
We love Jameis Winston, famous Jameis, throwing all those interceptions.
Baker has 13. So is that
leading? That's got to be leading.
No, how many does Geno have? Was he at 13 or 14?
Geno was at 11, I thought.
No.
Maybe I'm thinking someone else. I don't remember. Is there not a stat tracker for that?
There is. It just doesn't work well on the phone.
I can look
Geno has.
Who is leading?
Geno has 13 now, so
Okay.
he just tied Baker. So I think it might actually be Jameis because of how he's been playing. Jameis has. No, he has 9. Interesting.
Kirk Cousins has 15 right now.
Oh, it's Kirk Cousins. Great.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a stat tracker out there.
I know.
Purdy is 9, so not too great. Patrick Mahomes has 11. I forgot how many he threw earlier this season.
Yep.
Who is the fewest?
I know who has the fewest. As far as starters go, Lamar Jackson only has 3 interceptions.
Jacoby Brissett, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert has 1.
Oh, right. It is Justin Herbert. But
Drew Lock has 2. Spencer Rattler has 2. Lamar
Love
Jackson's
is
3.
gonna
Wilson
hand
has
off,
3 as well.
and it's gonna be Jacobs up for a rush of 9 yards and close to midfield.
Yeah, so, I mean, you get what you get with Jordan Love, though. A lot of people think he's going to be like the next Brett Favre. I can see it, but it's also a little early to tell that right now.
So we got 2nd and 1. Love in shotgun. He's got 3 receivers at the top of the screen. He's going to hand off to Jacobs. He's going to be across the 45 of Seattle. Actually, not quite across, just up 2.
Up 2. Yeah, they have no answer for Jacobs right now. I don't know what they're trying to run here. Like, it's not working.
Defense is just not.
They're fumbling. They're crumbling. What is it?
Not keeping up.
Do something.
And their defense is going to need to come up with something big, and they're going to need at least to go in only down 2 scores. Because if this gets 3 scores, this might turn out ugly.
This could be very ugly real fast.
Got a man in motion. Love's going to drop back. He's going to dump off to Reed. Got a little swing screen set up, and he's going to get 3 yards up to the 42.
There you go.
They're down to 40 seconds. The clock's going to continue to run.
They're going to try and get into field goal range at the very least, but they can definitely get a touchdown out of this if they can throw something deep. Let's see here.
Trips to the top of the screen. You got Dobbs. I believe that is at the bottom. Maybe that's Kraft.
I think it's Kraft at the bottom.
Got some adjustments. They're down to 20 seconds. They're eating up a bunch of clock. They still have 2 timeouts. He's going to drop back. He's scanning. He's going to dump it off to Dobbs, and he's going to get up to 37, maybe 38-yard line, and call a timeout
there
with 10 seconds.
Not waste, but use. You know what I mean.
So 10 seconds. I don't know. I don't really like the clock management there.
It's a very interesting decision.
You burnt 20 seconds between plays. You still had you had the clock to run more plays.
That's just a Shanahan tree, though. They're all terrible at game management, terrible at clock management. McVay does it sometimes.
All right, so we're going to have 3rd and 2, 10 seconds from, what was it, 37?
Mm-hmm.
Probably want a little bit more room. Maybe they run this just for a field goal.
Did we?
Nope, they're going to drop back and pass. And he's going to fire it deep. Love, they're going to get a flag.
Why would you do that, Woolen? Also, they were asking why did they hire Matt Eberflus? Because of the game management. Jordan Love is not happy right now, but I mean he's gonna be happy because he's back at the.
Did we hire Eberflus?
Yeah, that was kind of a wild comment. Maybe, I don't know. Also, Josh Jacobs has 20 points so far this game.
That bodes so well for me.
That bodes well for me and Amber apparently.
Yes.
I need Jacobs to get points right now because, like,
I could use a Jordan Love interception. That'd be nice. That'd work well for me.
He's bound to get one at some point. McManus is running off the field, as he should.
I mean, they might be able to run something quick with 4 seconds.
4 seconds. Wilsifer. Oh. I swear to goodness.
I mean, hey, most likely this is probably, unless it's a QB, I wouldn't even QB sneak it. No, this should just be a quick fire to the end zone.
Timeout for the Seahawks.
They're going to try and call timeout.
Burn some.
I mean, this might be best case scenario for the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm. Get them all.
Because
I stand corrected. We got a playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but looking at the NFC playoff picture, number 1 seed receives first round. Okay, so Seahawks, Buccaneers, Vikings, like literally everybody that's not the Eagles or Detroit have not clinched a playoff spot.
The entire NFC West is in contention, and Falcons and Buccaneers are battling it out for the division with the Saints with like I think the most outside chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, read with a little cheat motion. We'll see if they actually run anything.
They're going to try and get them to jump off sides, too. See if they can get
3,
closer
2,
for QB sneak.
and they're not going to...
Yep, they're
gonna take the delay of game.
Or delay a game, yeah, that too.
I'm guessing it was... Well, I mean, I guess they could take a timeout, but...
I mean, they were trying to get them to jump off sides. They were trying to get them to get closer so they can use a QB sneak or give it to Josh Jacobs. Or they're just going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, they're just going to kick a field goal now. I mean, again, they could have...
Watch him miss this. Watch this be worse than the 24-yarder miss by Bates. Packers are definitely notorious for their special teams.
Ugh. There's a 21-yarder, so this would
be worse.
This would break that.
This would break it. Come on, please. I want to see something funny.
Kick is up and good.
Dang it. We didn't get to see something funny.
So
we go 20-3 into the half. So the Packers with a very strong lead going. And looks like they're not going to stop. It's already 8:30, so this game is going a lot faster than I thought it would be. I always feel. Oh, there's
we got
fight.
a lot of scuffling out on the field. Huh. Yeah, I mean, Seahawks.
That sounds about right.
They're not in a good spot because that makes that a 3-score game.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out of half, you're gonna need something big. Packers, or at least LaFleur, as mentioned, 6-1 this year. When leading at halftime.
Indeed.
It's gonna be tough. They need to work out the offense a little bit, but more importantly, work out the defense. Tackling's not been there. Defense is your specialty, should be your specialty this year, and it has been for a good amount of the year. But yeah, since we have halftime, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay. Oh, I'm very mad. I had Jared Goff on my bench for this one league that I'm about to get punished in.
I also had Jared Goff on my bench in favor of Bo Nix.
I just have a terrible roster, and I don't really care about this team, and I should have cared more about this team. So, what I'm talking about is for this one league, fantasy, the punishment is that you're supposed to stay at IHOP for 24 hours, but by eating one pancake, it eats off 1 hour. So, I don't know how that's going to get paid for and everything, but it's gonna somehow. I don't want to be staying at IHOP for very long. I'm going to be completely honest. So I'm already prepared for that. It's probably going to be later, probably the weekend or something like that, because like I ain't doing it during the regular week. I've got work and stuff going on. So anyways, so this week in general for football has been pretty chaotic. Both Will and I didn't do so hot this week. 7-6 in Pick'ems was not my best showing. It's probably my worst record so far in a while, I want to say. But there were a lot of teams that definitely surprised me for a while because they were just very inconsistent. And some teams didn't do hot because I thought one thing would go one way and it didn't. In the sense that the Niners losing to the Rams that way was not in my playbook, honestly. Should have saw that. Chiefs beating the Browns by 14 points sounds about right. Panthers are a little bit disappointing, but Jacksonville Jets were close. Teams are just playing for nothing right now, so maybe for jobs, that's about it.
Jones trying to get a new contract.
That too.
Maybe a starting job somewhere.
Commanders barely holding on against the Saints. Ravens with a strong win against the Giants. Bengals with a 10-point win against the Titans. It was a very sloppy beginning, I did see. Titans were trying to make the Bengals go crazy with an interception from who was it? I don't remember who it was, but the Titans picked off Joe Burrow like on the first drive or wherever it was, and that was not a good sign to what was to come for a while. But then the Bengals rallied behind and still won the game. Yeah, Dolphins are just kind of meh.
I don't know what happened. I mean, they had some costly turnovers.
Waddle was also out for the game, and that's why I'm losing in fantasy right now. So
Yeah, I mean, Jonnu Smith played pretty well. I didn't look at Tyreek Hill's numbers. But I know someone who does know of his numbers because he has them on fantasy. What did he have? 2 receptions, 36 yards. So nothing major for Tyreek Hill. Kind of a quiet day.
mm-hmm.
But
See,
yeah.
all these games this week has thrown off all of my assumptions about certain teams, and now I have to reevaluate everything because now I have to go. Now I have to go into pick'ems being like, now what the heck do I do? Because it's like, like none of my expectations were met by any of these teams this week, and yet here we are. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, some things will be a little bit. Some things that I will have it'll be interesting, and I'm excited about it. But yeah, I mean, again, just to like, I want to talk a little more in depth just on like quarterbacks and like that MVP race because
Yes.
obviously Josh Allen played pretty well, had himself a good game. You mentioned Joe Burrow. He's the current touchdown leader. He's now up to 36 touchdowns, but he threw 2 more interceptions, which puts him at, I believe, 8. So he's 36 and 8 with. He's also leading in yards. He should be up to, what is it?
He's leading somewhere.
3,900 something,
Yeah.
maybe. But the thing that I thought was interesting is,
Surprised Will ain't doing well.
well, my computer is the one that's streaming the game, so I can't really. I mean, I guess I could. We could pull it up, but yeah, the quarterbacks. I am just so happy. I don't know if you've saw the stat line from the Ravens game, but Lamar he was 21 for 25, 290 yards, and 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he is now up to, what are we, race for number 1 seed between Chiefs and Bills? Yeah, Chiefs have to play Texans. They got a little bit of a tough matchup. Bills kind of have it easy. Patriots, Jets, Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe they dropped 1, but Chiefs either going to ruin other teams' playoffs hopes or it's not an easy road. You got Steelers, Texans, and
Denver.
It's
a pretty tough road.
Either Chiefs are going to pull out the 1 seed. Well, it's either Chiefs pull out the 1 seed or Steelers potentially win the division. But I think it's one or the other because Steelers have to play Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals, I believe, at the end of the year.
Yes.
And so with that being like that, if Ravens win this week, then they split, and then so Steelers could potentially, because this is just a really rough 3-game stretch.
Yes.
Again, potentially 4-game stretch because you go Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs, Bengals. They could lose 4 straight.
They really could.
But then you also look at the Chiefs, who they could lose any of these 3 games. I don't think they'll lose all of them. And a lot of it's going to depend on Patrick Mahomes. Depending, like, I think they can win without him. Eagles can clinch the East with a win over Washington.
Yeah.
That one's going to be an interesting pick.
Yeah. I also do want to say this. I'm probably going to say this in the recap as well. Those who were cheering for Mahomes to be injured today, shame on you.
Shameful.
Very shameful. I'm very disappointed in a lot of people on the internet.
Do we want to run a Weddle? I don't know why Amber's in. Like, I'll run one, but it's more exciting for me because this is more like my, I wouldn't say expertise.
Your expertise, but just
But it's something I know a little bit better. If you want to pull up the game so we know so we don't miss out. Unless you want to pull it up on yours, and I can just leave this running.
hold on a second. Yeah, let me pull up.
All right. Let's see what we got.
He's dropping stuff over here, guys.
Stuff is falling all over the place. All right. What do we got? All right. So, someone give me a player. Random player in the NFL. If you don't hurry, Amber's going to beat you to it and give me Jordan Love or a random Packer.
Wait, what am I doing?
Give me a player in the NFL. Do you know what Weddle is?
No, I don't. So that's
Weddle
why.
is like Wordle, but with NFL players.
Oh, that's nice. Burrow.
Burrow? All right. So we got Joe Burrow, first guess. We got a defense or special teams.
Just a player
NFC
said Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly, let's go.
So we're looking at a NFC player, defense or special teams, under 6'4", 28 years old. Is that 26?
Okay.
28. I don't know why I thought
Amber
it was
says,
Jordan Love.
ooh, shiesty.
Ooh, shiesty. And lower than 9. So we got a low number player, defense or special teams. It might be a kicker, actually. I don't like guessing kicker or punter or special teams, but under 6'4". Let's go with NFC player, defense. Let's go with Lenore. Diamador Lenore. All right.
Oh.
So it's a special teamer. With it being a low number, he wears 3 or 4, probably a kicker in the NFC.
McManus.
He's older than 28.
Oh, he's also in the NFC West, right?
Not NFC West. This
Okay.
means, so yellow means right conference, wrong division.
Okay.
So we're looking east, north, or south. 5'11" or 6 foot. Probably a kicker or punter, wears 3 or 4. Let's go with
We'll do Bates.
Bates was a rookie. Actually, he's technically a rookie, but he's played in the CFL. Or UFL. I'm actually going to go with Young White Koo here.
Oh, there you go. For those who are just dropping in, we're playing Weddle.
Ooh, I
Weddle?
forgot. I thought Weddle.
Weddle.
We're doing some Weddle. Koo is older, and also I thought he wore 4.
No, he
But
didn't.
right division and position. So we're looking at the Panthers, Buccaneers, or
Saints.
Saints.
I
I don't think Groupie wears.
No.
So we're looking at
I don't know the other two.
McLaughlin or is it Pinheiro?
Might be Pinheiro.
Pinheiro, I think, is the Panthers kicker.
I think it's Pinheiro.
Pinheiro.
Eddie Pinheiro.
No, so it would be, I believe, is it McLaughlin? Jaleel McLaughlin? No. Is it? Yeah, wrong Jaleel, or long, it's Mick something.
I don't know.
Let me just make sure it's not Groupie. Because I don't, he was young, yeah. So it is
Is this Saints kicker? Is that what it is?
no, it's the Buccaneers
The
kicker.
Buccaneers kicker? McManus. McDuff. No, not McDuffie.
It's,
I don't know.
where are we in the? All right,
We're
not there
fine.
yet.
I'm watching the stream right now.
It's
Yeah.
MC.
Yeah.
Which is Chase McLaughlin. There we go.
Oh.
I think I just spelled it wrong, so he didn't pop up.
I might actually do that sometime.
This?
Yeah.
I've spent way too long doing this. All right, new player. Someone give me
Yeah.
or do we want to run with players?
Run
Ryan Kelly.
Ryan Kelly.
It won't give us like anything except
No.
like position.
None whatsoever.
It'll give us some numbers, just not what we're looking for. Is he even in there?
I don't know. It'd be funny if he is.
First player to pop up. I'm honestly I'm hoping kind of Amber beats us to it because I think player's just going to give us the most outlandish person.
Mm-hmm.
Any player in the NFL. First one to pop up is who we'll start with.
Josh Jacobs.
There we go. She always goes with her Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs. We're looking at an offensive player in the NFC, not the North. Over 6 foot technically. Over the age of 28 and a higher number than 10. So, offensive player, a little bit taller. Please don't be a lineman. 27 or 28. Let's go with the West. A receiver. How old is DK?
DK Metcalf?
Yeah. He's about 27, 28, right?
Around that. I don't know.
He might actually be 26 though. I don't remember.
Yeah, he's actually 26.
Son of a bitch. Taller than 6'4". Oh, please don't be a lineman.
It'd be funny if it's a quarterback.
It could be.
We're
a
about to
quarterback,
start
though.
off the kickoff, by the way.
How close are we?
Right.
All right, we'll do it. But between breaks, we'll continue. So, kickoff is away. Back up a little bit more, so I'm a little more in frame. Return is out across the 20, across to the 25. He's got room across the 30 to the 35, up to the 37, 38 yard line.
Good return.
So they're gonna have some decent starting position.
So Seahawks will probably do some good offense, maybe.
All right, let's see if
I
we
hope.
can get.
Make this interesting for us viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Players trolling me in a call. I can't with them.
What's new? All right.
Trolling in what sense? With the Weddle or what?
I don't know. All right. Gino on 1st and 10 in shotgun. He's going to bring in Smith and Jigba. He's going to hand off to Charbonnet. He's going to get 2, maybe 3 yards. Not much there. I'll bring up 2nd down. So
Yes, sir.
let's see what we're going to get out of the Seahawks this drive. So 2nd and 7. So we got 3 receivers. We got Fant in, Charbonnet, and then your top 3 receivers. We're going to have Gino and shotgun. And
Making me think
dropping
something
some
bad is
pressure.
in the game.
drops back. He's looking. He fires quick out to JSN. He's going to get up to the 49, right near midfield, and a first down.
You see what Amber's saying?
Oh, player is doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Given the ruling on Quay Walker, does not look great.
No,
It
promising.
looked like he walked. Yeah, he walked out without his helmet, so he's going to be out for the rest of the game. An ankle
That's
injury.
unfortunate.
Lock it in motion. Gino under center is going to hand it off to Charbonnet. He's going to make a couple guys miss, and he's going to get
A couple of yards.
2-3 yards.
I think this is a solid one. Hey, Tim.
I mean,
What's
we'll
up,
have to
man?
see. Oh, yeah. By the way, should
Oh, yeah, Q3, by the way. I completely forgot about that. Oh, someone's down.
we got another player down? Is that Lockett
Yeah, it's Lockett. Lockett's a little slow.
to get
Get
up?
up.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
he's on a
this
knee.
must have got winded or something. Big hit or something. Looks like he's up. He's talking.
Yeah, it's not too severe. He is up. He's standing, so he looks like he'll be able to walk off.
No, yeah,
He's walking off
he's
under his
fine.
own power.
Yeah.
See what happens.
How you doing, Tim? Oh.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
hit in the
He
face.
when he went to block and he lowered his head and just got. Looks like a piece of the helmet came flying off too.
Yeah, something flew out. I thought it was his mouthpiece at first, but I guess not. All right, so we got JSN and Metcalf on the same side. Charbonnet in the backfield with Geno Smith. Takes the handoff, or
They're
takes the
gonna
snap.
dump it off to.
Metcalf, and he gets a few yards.
He's gonna get 4. Oh, they're gonna push him back up. It's about the same mark as if he just marked forward progress. It'll be 2-3 yards short.
I feel that, Tim. I feel that. However, tomorrow I got my final, and that's it. And then get ready to pack for Louisville because I'm going to for the Final Four for volleyball in the band. So that should be fun.
Snap once again early. That's the second time today that the snap has come when Gino wasn't ready for it. You got trips to the top of the screen, and I think Fant down low. He's going to hand off to Charbonnet, and he's going to have a first down.
A little bit
up to the
more. Yeah, there you
36-yard line.
You got some run game for the Seahawks finally.
New set of downs. You need points out of this. That's
Yes.
for sure. Even if it is just a field goal, a touchdown would be huge. And
It would make things a lot easier for that defense.
yeah, I mean, so to keep you in this game, Gino alone in shotgun. He's going to take a snap, and he's got pressure, and he's going to go backwards down by the 47, maybe 48-yard line. Is that Watt or Wyatt?
I think it's Wyatt.
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 Yeah, Seahawks. I mean, to stay in this game, you need points. That is the thing, because you need to get this down to a 2-score game before giving it back. But a touchdown is really what you need, because if you come out with a field goal here, you need the.
So it's second and 19, all the way back at the 45-yard line. A
little more.
Charbonnet in the backfield. Gino takes the snap. He just throws into the ground.
And
flag, though.
Really late flag.
Really late flag. There was a player in the area. I don't know.
I thought it was called
intentional grounding.
No, it wouldn't be intentional grounding.
What are they?
Too many men on the field. It was called dead before. That's why it was dumped off.
Oh.
That's why it was run like that. It was called dead.
The penalty is down. It's just third down.
Although they play it out.
That's interesting. I don't understand that. I'm surprised they let that go. Whatever. So third and 19 now. So the Seahawks really got to make a big play here. We'll see what they do here, however.
You got a third and long. You're out of field goal range now. You need to make some room. The Packers playing way off.
Mm-hmm.
Gino's got some pressure. He's going to move around. He's going to dump it off.
There's a flag there. It's a first down.
There
was a face mask on Geno Smith. Did you see the massive issues that came out of the Saints game?
After this, what massive issues? I did not.
I didn't see that game. What happened?
Holding
Tim,
on the
let
offense.
me know.
So that's
of course, it's a rookie mistake.
Is that the center or is that the right guard?
Center. No, it's the right guard.
Okay, I was gonna say if that'd explain a lot if it was the center, because the center's been.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, it just gets up under.
Posted in Discord channel. Oh, I'll look at that while we look at this.
All right, sixth round selection is your starting right guard. Interesting. So 3rd and 29. Seahawks have gone way backwards. Gino's going to look. He's going to dump it off to Charbonnet. He's going to see what he can get. He's going to get back to the 43 of the Packers. Not quite really what you're looking for. And, I mean, what do you do here? Punt? It's a long kick. It's not short yardage. Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt. Just 4th and 17. Penalties drove you back, and now you're going from. It just seems like any time they get something good going, they lose. They lose it, and that's kind of what's been the issue. Punches away. See,
yeah, a bit of a
fair caught at the 7.
Surprised I didn't get anything for that. So yeah, Tim, I'm reading the picture that you sent in the Discord channel. That's a very interesting news you got there. So basically, it was a PFWA pool reporter Luke Johnson interviewing with referee Sean Hochuli. Hochuli. The question was, at the end of the game, it was the third to last play. The Saints completed a pass short of the goal line. The clock kept running as it appeared that the clock stopped at 9 seconds. I was wondering if you had an explanation. Holchini said the covering official mistakenly stopped the clock in that situation. The clock should not have stopped. Was there any consideration or review for that stoppage? Was there anything you could have done after the fact? He said, no, it is not a situation that is reviewable. When were you all aware of that mistake? That's all I have for you, Luke. Thanks. The covering official mistakenly stopped the clock at 9 seconds and it's not reviewable.
So, yeah, it was a ref
blunder.
It was a ref error which can't be changed, and that basically allowed them to score a touchdown. But the game, luckily, did not was not altered because the Saints went for the 2-point conversion on the touchdown and didn't get it. So luckily, it didn't actually impact to the end of it did not impact. Oh, Dan Campbell in an Applebee's commercial. It did not impact the
Hi,
outcome of
Wilkins.
the game. I'm gonna get back to this.
He's really stoked about this Weddle. I want to say Weedle for some reason. I don't know why.
The safety Eric Weddle.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's a play on the word. It's play on that. Oh, it's a lineman.
Most powerful
Unless.
team in the league, said Wilkins. Not gonna lie.
Quarterback. Most powerful quarterback in the league. Maybe.
True.
Probably.
True. But still makes a good case.
Your
I do think that
defense concerns
if
me.
the award is still going to be a QB award, I think Josh Allen does get it. This one is such a huge exposure to mistakes of the refs. Yeah, I don't. The refs this year and the past few years have been bad, so it's not been.
I mean, it's
surprising.
it's not a great mistake, but it is one mistake that just can't be fixed. But like that has happened a few times. Lineman in the NFC East.
I don't. There's a thing that frustrates me is that we know that referees are an issue the past few years, and there have been some efforts to change them, whether they being effective or not, just depending on who you ask. I don't know. You put Joshua Patrick Allen on the field by himself, and you still walk away with a few wins.
All right.
Dang.
Dumps off.
The
And
Reed.
you got
Couple
8 yards for
This
Reed.
game is weird. Yeah, it's a weird game. I'm not gonna
This
lie.
one, it's not that. It's just the Seahawks just aren't playing well. Their defense is not holding up to their standard.
I did
and
say the Packers would win this game. It's just I didn't think they would win like
it's
this.
it's purely just the Seahawks not. They're making a lot of mistakes,
Wake
not
up.
converting
Wake
on
up.
third down.
Wake up. Wake up.
Penalties on third down. They've gotten into field goal range twice now and knocked
They have not done
themselves out
anything.
by going backwards.
Yeah.
So
Guardian caps always throw me off. It looks so goofy. So it looks like Jordan Love is in the back.
Ooh.
We got Jacobs back.
he's gonna hand
him
off to
him.
Jacobs.
And
he's
he
gonna
gets
get up to about the first down,
Yeah.
depending on where they spot him.
I will not be drinking game tonight. I threw a Christmas party. Consume 18. Oh my goodness. Wilkins. Okay, that's fair. General manager, Green Bay Packers. Yeah.
Gute Kunst.
Good against.
Yeah, this is just the Seahawks just didn't show up prepared.
No.
Which is
What else is new? Oh, Matt LaFleur is upset about something again.
probably the spot. Assuming if they marked him short.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just making fun of him.
Play clock's running down and they reset
They
it.
reset it. They
They
always got to bring up this stat: the youngest team in the NFL.
I mean,
Amber is watching this game solely for the head coach on the winning team. Probably. I don't know. She's also from Wisconsin, I just learned, so.
yes, she is.
All right, so Jordan Love is
Under
near the
center,
line.
3rd and 1. Probably a Jacobs
Kraft moving
handoff.
in the backfield. And
And-
Jacobs gets stopped. There, he lost yards. The defense is awake. Seahawks.
Is that Leonard Williams on
No,
the
no, they all my
TFL?
boys. Such a
Yeah.
goofy hat. Leonard Williams, the one-man wrecking crew on that line.
The one thing I'm just gonna it was because it was so obvious what that play was gonna be is probably why that happened.
It's good read.
Good read. It pretty solid play call. I mean, that was the first drive for the Packers, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
defense might actually show up. Now you just need your offense to go and do some wheeling on the punt.
Gets it all the way back
it's
out
gonna
to
be around-
the
oh.
midfield.
Lands at
Oh,
midfield and gets this
great field
Seahawks
position.
bounce.
Yeah.
So
They could only
Starting at the-
holding over there.
46,
They holding hands over there.
46 of the Packers. So we're gonna go to a commercial break because I'm gonna get this Weddle. We got
Bro is committed to this Weddle, by the
we got an O lineman, 6'6", 27, 28 years
Y'all
old.
should have come to my party last night. We did a bunch of karaoke. Oh, that sounds so much fun.
Go to karaoke.
I just kidding. I'm not a. Usually at parties, I'm not a very social person, I've noticed. Unless if it's with a bunch of people I know that really well, but that's very rare. The occasions for that usually is the trombone section I'm a part of, so. What is your to-go-to karaoke song? Will, do you have a karaoke song?
What happened here? I don't really have a karaoke song because I don't do a lot of karaoke. What was that?
I'm just putting my thumbs up for the. It was mostly just the D&D group that he was hanging out with. So D&D is pretty fun if you have a good group. So yeah, I haven't done D&D for about a whole year now or so. So I've just been too busy.
Whole lineman in the NFC.
Oh, you're still
East.
trying to figure that. So
O-line-
you haven't even guessed a QB yet.
Well, it's not like he's 6'6", and it's the NFC East.
Oh, never mind then.
So the only one who would be near that height would probably be Dak, but he's not.
You said
gonna be
NFC East, right?
Yeah, NFC East probably a lineman, 26 years old.
What's the guy? Oh no, he retired, I think.
Who?
Never mind. I was thinking of the guy who would always have that plate behind his neck or whatever it is on the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that was Vander Esch. He was He was the defensive player.
Yeah,
We're looking at O-line.
I know we're looking at. I just always thought of him for some reason.
Who's an O-lineman who's 27 years old in the NFC East? Oh, I could probably just. Oh, but they're older.
You can start there, I guess. We also had 2 dogs for celebration, 2 players today, one by Taylor.
Let's just see
2 drops.
He's not an
for
Eagle.
celebration. Yeah, there's been a couple of drops today. Very disappointing.
Son of a bitch.
They should have. Did you get it?
No.
Cosme?
It's Giants or Commanders.
Oh.
Giants or Commanders, 6'6", 27 years old.
Hi, people.
Wears 77 or 78.
Oh, yeah, the Miami dude. Yeah, what was his name?
Armstead?
No. I'm sorry, I'm reading chat right now.
Oh.
I put him in my notes because he got injured today, and that was not a great injury, or not a great thing to happen. So hopefully he's
first
okay.
play, as Tyler Lockett's back, is a completion. That'll be a first down. I didn't see where.
What's his name? Dubose. They would have scored but dropped the ball before crossing goal line. Yeah,
Oh, is that the other one that?
there has it hasn't been a huge issue lately, like overall, like the last few years or whatever.
Right.
But I know for a fact that there's been
first
issues.
and 10. He's gonna drop back and he's just throws it to the dirt in the direction of JSN, and then it'll bring up second down.
There's been so many issues
from the
with
24.
players. Oh, Gino is limping off.
Oh boy.
And he's down.
That looks like, and it was a non-contact injury too. Something in his leg. Oh, maybe not non-contact.
No, that was contact. He pulled something there.
Well, it looked like he grabbed his right one.
Oh, yep.
I mean,
I can
depending
s-
on
I
your
can see
definition of contact or non-contact, it looks like his foot got caught in the ground as he slid back.
Yeah, Tim, with 2 today, that's ridiculous. Players need to realize that, like, you have to. Yeah, both by the Colts. They gotta wake up and realize that. Hey,
There were 2 in that game.
yeah, there was 2 in that game.
I saw the Taylor one. I didn't see the other one.
Yeah, I was trying to remember where the other one was. I thought it was the same game, but I couldn't remember. But
So Gino's walking off. He's walking off under his own power, but he's walking quite gingerly. We got Sam Howell. Let's go, my boy.
Maybe he'll get this offense going. I don't know. We shall see. 21-21. Ugh. That's not a good ratio for touchdown interceptions, but we'll do what we'll do. So,
Second and 10 from the 24 and shotgun. Howell's gonna dump it off to JSN, and he's gonna go backwards, losing like 2 or 3. And was that Nixon?
it's not looking too good for the Seahawks right now.
They need to get some here. At least stay in field goal range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Smith he's taking his time.
He looks like he's trying to battle through some,
Yeah.
or some being the injury. Obviously, like we know it's an injury, but not exactly what it is.
He's walking around a little bit.
But I want to see Sam Howell do something. So
Sam Howell is good.
3rd and 12.
He's good backup.
He's got potential. We'll see if he can do anything. He's dropping back. He's rolling out right. He's scrambling. He's gonna just throw it to the dirt. So that's gonna be fourth down.
Remember the beginning of the season when Lions, Packers, Vikings, and Bears are slated to make the playoffs? Yeah, that was a wild few weeks. I'm not gonna lie,
So we're just shitting on the Bears basically, because nothing else has changed except for the Bears drop off.
Yeah, well, to be completely fair, I didn't think they were gonna make. What did we have them making the playoffs?
I don't think so.
We might have had them just missing it.
I have
don't
my
remember,
notebook. I might go look at what we had on some of those.
Because I don't remember.
45-yard field goal is up and
the
good.
Bears should have won as many games as the Chiefs should have lost. That is a very
7?
interesting but accurate analogy, maybe?
7? Is that what the number was at? 7?
7, I think, yeah. No. Wait, what? The touchdown? Or the field goal? It's 20-6.
No, how many games the Chiefs should have lost.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, they have to 7 now. All right, let's look. I actually have my notes from that.
He has his notes.
Turn this away. It's just gonna be a little loud.
Clean my glasses for once.
We're looking at the North.
I'll send them both in Discord. I have both.
We
Okay.
actually had Chicago at 8 wins.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, 8 and 9 is still pretty reasonable, though.
let's see.
Especially for first year. But knowing how this year has went with Matt Eberflus, it's
All right, let me get this.
we should have
Weddle
saw
done.
that one coming. But yeah, I'll check the Discord here in a second.
Let me get this Weddle done. Anyone know any offensive linemen in the NFC East on the Cowboys or Giants that are 6'6", 27 years old, and wears 77 or 78?
Oh my gosh. I'm looking at Jonathan Taylor did it, and then
I saw the Jonathan Taylor one. I know that one.
I'm trying to figure out who this one is. Was that a Bengals player? It was a Bengals player. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of knew about the Bengals one. I didn't see the play, but
Both
I knew
running
that.
into the end zone for a touchdown, but both dropped before the goal line. Yeah, that ticks me off, bro. You were a professional athlete. How do you not make sure that? How do you not make sure that the ball goes over the goal line? Because I think the first warning and the only warning that should have happened was the Deshaun Jackson one. That should have been the only instance of that ever happening. But yet, for some reason, we have a bunch of players who think, I'm going to celebrate before I get to the end zone and not make sure the ball gets over the goal line.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, NFL fanboy.
NFL fanboy.
What, you forget about us?
NFL fanboy might actually know this.
Oh, yeah, he's your...
Mr. Trivia and everything.
Mr. Trivia, he knows a lot
We're
of
looking
stuff.
for an O lineman in the NFC East, not the Eagles or the Commanders. 6'6", 27 years old, wears 77 or 78.
He's doing Weddle,
Yeah, I'm doing a Weddle.
if you know what that is.
So I need to. Do you know a player that matches that description? I don't know O lineman as well.
Packers will take a knee.
Yeah, so they're just gonna down that. So because I'm looking at this, Giants or Cowboys.
He says I'm no help with that one. 2 in 1 day. That got to be a record. Yeah, it probably is, Tim. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a record or something. Because it's usually like a once in a while kind of thing that happens, but 2 in 1 day is ridiculous.
Cowboys or Giants?
Sometimes I have to remember that NFL fanboy is not like a legitimate like stat by stat intellectual. He's like a trivia.
He is a
intellectual.
trivia person.
Tara.
Hi, Tara. All right, we got 1st and 10. Clock's running down. Love under center. And
He says I'm not
snaps it with
AI.
1. Drops back, rolls right, and he's gonna fire. Ooh.
Oh, they throw a flag. Of course they did. I don't know about that one.
It was
Yeah,
Joe on the
NFL
coverage.
fanboy. We don't think you're AI. We're just saying you're very smart.
They're gonna call
And I
pass
might-
interference. It was intended for Watson.
How is that?
It's because he runs into him, but it's like I don't know. There's
They're both they're both looking at it. In fact, I think it's more both of them trying to push off each other to try and get it.
It's not the push off. It's Watson trying to come back to it and Job not basically running through him, but also not much. I don't know. It's kind of a soft call.
Of course, I will be doing the stream.
Gino's
from his hotel
done.
room next Sunday night.
Yeah. Gino
I'm
looks
sorry.
like he's done for the day.
The volleyball game will be in the afternoon, so you can make it work.
5 penalties for 108 yards for the Seahawks.
Ooh. I don't.
All
yeah,
right.
Gino done.
Toss to Love, and he's going to, or not, toss from Love
Yeah.
for
Louisville
Jacobs. He's going to
championship,
lose
I think
3
so,
yards,
too.
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, if you haven't picked up, NFL Fanboy knows who I am, knows what my schedule is, but I don't know who he is. Yeah, I can definitely stream from my hotel room. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
Why do they look like the animated Grinch? Who? What? Who?
The uniforms.
Oh, the Seahawks. Yeah.
Seahawks uniforms, yes. Tara was talking about how the uniforms look a little
Drops
ugly.
back. Love is going to dump it off, and it's going to be a little screen for about up to the 26.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up a 3rd and more manageable,
Mm-hmm.
medium, like 5 yards?
Something like that.
I think it was to the marker. 3rd and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Stream from the, yeah, that'd be funny.
I don't know if I can stream from a hotel room, specifically in the sense that, like, I don't know if I have the equipment or the facilities to stream a football game there. We'll see. I don't know.
So we got
I hope
motion.
Creighton, Nebraska volleyball happens so people could just Jay Skurs.
Love and
Bro.
shotgun. We got 3rd and 4. He's going to drop back, looks left. He's going to roll right. Some pressure. He's going to fire, and it's going to be caught for, I don't know who that was, Watson. That'll be a 1st down.
Yep. Yeah, fanboy, I agree. Creighton, Nebraska Final Four matchup would go crazy. I'm not going to lie. But we'll see what Penn State does.
Just breakdown and coverage. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the Seahawks. They have some of the better corners in the league. And that seems like
They're just not ready for them, apparently.
coverage. I mean, don't doubt the Packers. Like, respect the Packers receivers because they have one of the more unique receiver rooms. As we got a handoff to Jaden Reed, he's going to find some room and be up around the 8.
Yes, Tara. The volleyball game was good. I love the fact that we swept Wisconsin 3 times this season and beat them in football this year. I'm loving it.
So 2nd and 5. Packers, again, the ability to make this a 3-score game and just not a pretty game either. If they can put any points on the board here, it's going to be real tough for the Seahawks to get back into this one.
Rooting for Nebraska football and rooting against them in every other sport is just so dumb to me. NFL fanboy. Oh, because, yeah, Creighton and everything. Yeah. It does seem a little silly, but Omaha beat Omaha, so I'm not the one to harp on them, I guess.
So we got 3rd and 5. 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Packers are going to have the ball at the 9-yard line.
Oh, looks like Penn State's actually going to win this. That's not good.
Right. Love alone or not alone in shotgun. He's got it back to his left. He's got 3 receivers at the top of the screen. And a false start. Yeah, I was going to say. He had 2 linemen on the right side move.
Mm-hmm.
They're debating. Should be a false start.
Should be a clear false start. I don't know what else they're doing. Thoughts
They're
on
gonna give it
Nebraska
a false
getting
start.
11 a.m. bowl game. I mean, I'll take it what I can get. It's a bowl game. I get to travel. That's all I care about. So it's something that I've been looking forward to for a long time, and we finally get to do it. So it's the Pinstripe Bowl. It's in New York. That's noon for us, but it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I slightly disappointed about the time and how little time we get to be there, I'd say, but we can take what we can get.
3rd and 10. Love drops back. He fires over the middle. He's got Watson, but he's going to come up a yard short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. They've stepped up in the rush game. I think they've allowed 0 rush yards so far this half. So they're doing better. A few mistakes still in the pass game, especially in coverage. McManus is going to try it out for another
We're there
short
from
field
the
goal.
27th and 28th that we know of. And nothing's really set, so we have no idea how long we're there for or when we leave. So it's all kind of up in the air right now. I'm looking forward to Louisville right now because I leave in like less than 48 hours now. So it's more like 36.
All right, 23-yard field goal. A miss here would also still break the
Please do it.
Noonan miss. And field goal is up and good. So
you're going home right after the game is over in the afternoon? Yeah, which sucks. Well, it depends on what they do. It also depends on the size of the band, all the funding and everything. It's just a bunch of mess. I don't know. I'm not the one who's organizing that. So, anyways, 23-6 score. Packers are pulling away. Seahawks probably won't have any answers because Geno Smith is probably out for the rest of the game. And Sam Howell can do stuff, but I do not know if he's going to do as well as I hope as well as I think he will. Player is gaslighting me, Lamau.
Again, more?
In what sense?
Probably. My guess is he told her
You're
that,
winning.
I'm guessing he told her that they missed the field goal.
Oh.
That would be my guess. That's my first guess, knowing player.
That'd be funny. You missed the field goal. What? My boss scolded me for being sick today. Calling in sick today.
They faked it.
Oh. Bro, what? If you're sick, you're sick. That's not... I have antenna, so I'm like 30 seconds ahead. Yeah. Streaming is just like this all the time. You're always going to be behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's dumb. NFL fanboy. You should not have been scolded. If you were sick, you were sick. There's nothing you can do about that. So, let's see here. Will is still trying to figure out this Weddle. To be fair, I wasn't actually sick. I just was a text message, so we had no way of knowing Lamau. Oh. Interesting.
Who's the left tackle for the Giants?
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to linemen.
I know the right tackle is Evan Neal. He's not very good, but I don't think he's 25. I'm going to just do this in case.
Neil.
I know Evan Neal. I don't think this is the right guy.
Oh.
So he's a Cowboy.
Yeah. Will is very committed to the Weddle thing, so that's what he's doing right now. We're still in ad break, so looks like Creighton game will be heading into a fifth set. Ooh. It'd be good if we could play Creighton in the Final Four, because we have a better chance of beating them than we do for Penn State. Oh, the advice of the week? Oh, boy. Is this general or is this something specific now? Because I know last week was specific. I don't know if this one's broad as well.
All right, kickoff is going to be returned out to the 26.
General.
Well, that's not right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Geno Smith is not happy.
Concern there. I mean, it looks like discomfort.
Yeah, he must
But-
have twisted something or whatever it was. I don't know what he did.
It was as he was going backwards, his right leg stopped. It's a knee. Interesting.
Oh.
He grabbed at his ankle. I was worried it might have been an Achilles. He's questionable technically, but we got Howell. Oh, and Howell's gonna get sacked at around the 20. Didn't even really have a chance to do anything. Is that Cooper again? Oh no, not Cooper. Enigbare.
General advice. Ooh, I know what I can talk about. Patience.
All right, 2nd and 15. Howell is going
Whenever Will
to
is done.
step up. And he's going to run, and he's going to get up to about the 23, and that'll bring up third down, 14.
Whenever we get to commercial break, I'll spill the wisdom about patience.
Yeah, you got until a commercial break to boil something up.
Run me those sacks, says Amber.
All right. 40 seconds left in the quarter.
That should have
Ooh.
been a jump. How is that not a penalty?
He was only offsides. It wasn't it only is a penalty if it's neutral zone. If it's
Amber
dead
is
ball.
Ams Nicole.
Sam Howell is dancing around. He's getting chased, rolling out right, and he's just gonna take the sack at around the 20.
Yeah.
It's
It's not looking good. Boy.
not feeling the grub.
Not today.
Not feeling it. So 4th and 16 as we enter the end of the fourth quarter. All I asked was for another good, a good game. But no, it is just ugly.
It's just ugly football.
So when we come back, it'll be.
There was like a couple good games that we've had so far this year. Everything else has just been bad.
There
You need
was
those points
good games today, at
That
least
weren't-
interesting games
that weren't Sunday Night Football.
It's just always Sunday night football. Almost always Sunday night football is just it's just not a lot of good games. Primetime games. Dookie. Anyways, continue.
Oh yeah, the wisdom. So, I was at church today. My pastor was talking about patience, about how we as a society has been like going without stopping and everything, and how we're just wanting what we want right now. You know the whole saying, "Patience is a virtue." Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Because whenever I would say recently, I've been really impatient when it comes to being done with some of these classes, and just wanting break to be here right away. Obviously, that's not going to get me anywhere. Time is still going to move as slow or as fast as it wants to, depending on how it feels, I guess, in the moment, I guess. But I guess overall, I'd say, learn patience in the sense that if you put your mindset to a patient mindset, the rewards will be very, very nice. In the sense that today I was like, oh, I can't wait to go to the volleyball game and the Final Four and everything, even though the game hadn't started yet. And I was getting very anxious because I was like, oh, what if we lose or anything? Patience. Just let things play out. Don't, obviously I can't force anything because I wasn't there, but the mindset of being very impatient. What? Yo, it's Nate. Let me dial in. Fanes?
I don't know who that is. That'd probably be
I think I know who that is. Hi, Nathan. I think I know who that is. So, basically, in general, please consider patience as a mindset, because if you can use patience as a sense of looking at life in general, the rewards will be very much larger, I guess. It'll be more satisfying.
As we had the punt off and away to start the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah? What's your words on the Packers?
Returned up to the 42.
What's your word on the Packers?
On behalf
Mr.
of the
Nathan?
Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got some people who'd be interested. Some Packers fans.
There are a lot of Packers fans in this live stream right now. But yeah. Because right during the volleyball for the volleyball game, I was actually studying for my exam, and I said, be patient. Study for your exam. That's tomorrow night, because you need to do that. Worry about the volleyball game later. And I did. I was patient about it. And then we won. Yeah. Oh, you want to call?
All right, let's see. We got Love under center.
You want to...
Starting at the
Why don't we wait for a commercial break so I can get you on the call here?
It's going to be a
that's okay.
handoff to Jacobs. He's going to get 2 yards. So I'll bring up 2nd and down.
I'm like a struggling doctor. No patience. Do you accept callers on the show or nah? We can do a caller if you want.
I mean, we don't have like a call in
Yeah.
button or like anything. We don't have anything hooked up to a call.
Yeah, I can get you on a call, and then we can talk about it. Fanboy says, "Can I call in?" Nothing saying you can't. JK, that would reveal my identity. Yeah, I still don't know who you are, NFL Fanboy.
All right. Read in motion, 2nd and 7. Ooh, Love's just dropping back. He's going to throw a little screen to Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get up to about the 49-yard line. I'll bring up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, Nathan, probably whenever this next commercial break is, it probably won't be very long.
Make me get in Discord. Oh, boy.
So was it 3rd and long now? Or
3rd and short.
3rd and short.
3rd and about 2, I believe.
Okay. I was busy looking at the chat.
3rd and 3, right at midfield.
Let's go.
Love and shotgun. They got trips to the top of the screen. Dobbs. And now he's bringing Reed down to the bottom. It looks he's going to start
Avoids
running.
the sack.
And incomplete, intended for Christian Watson. So that'll bring up 4th down.
Game's not over yet.
Seattle defense is doing pretty well other than like a play or two this half. It's just they haven't been able to get anything going in the offense. Yeah.
Nathan, if we could have had you during this NFL game, that would have been amazing.
Oh.
Because he's a Packers fan, so.
Yeah. All right.
He's very
4th and
passionate
3.
about
Packers maybe going for it?
No,
Or are they going to try and drop someone offside? It looks like they're just going to take the penalty. Just trying to get someone offsides.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
So take the penalty.
Delay of game.
Give yourself a little more room for your punter.
Yeah.
And they'll punt it away to the Seahawks. I mean, why not? Don't give them a short field.
Just do it. Yeah, Williams was really, he was like, I want to go. I want to fumble the ball, get a fumble recovery.
All right.
He was itching for that. All right, so they're kicking from what, 45? No,
the 30
35.
away at the 45, or away at the 30. 40 to 40? I don't know.
He can speak English. Ooh.
And punt's going to be down at the 4-3
3-yard line.
3.
Let me call in. I won't say anything about the game, but I can say something stupid every 3 minutes. All right. Well,
Oh, boy.
Nathan, if you want to call in now, you are more than welcome to. Yeah,
we got a short break because they're
it is a commercial break right now, so you
changing
can call
possessions.
in. I'm on Stream East. I'm 3 plays behind. So you can call in.
If you're quick, if you can beat the ads.
Oh, he's here. What's up, Nathan?
Hello, viewers of the James and Dame show.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
It's me, Nate Faunez from the chat.
Faunez from the chat. Yeah.
I got some questions for your broadcast.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about this thing about this 12th man they have in Seattle. Well, what's that all about?
I don't know. They've been known to have a 12th man, but apparently it isn't loud enough tonight because Seahawks have not been doing a whole lot on defense.
I mean, their defense has stepped up a bunch.
I'm tapping into the stream here, right, on Stream East. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Stream East, yeah.
Yeah, Stream East, yeah. And all I'm hearing is "Go Pack, go, go Pack, go." You know, I'm forgetting what stadium is this in again?
The Seahawks Stadium.
Ooh, Seahawks fans. What about that 12th man, guys? Golly. Oh, that's gotta suck, huh? Man, and Geno Smith going out? Man. Gotta talk to those doctors. You better write back to those doctors, you know what I'm saying, with the state of the world that we have right now. Golly. Goodness gracious.
Well, there's only so much you can do.
Anywho, how has the night been for you guys?
It's been pretty, well, eventful but uneventful. I mean, we got the live stream. I mean, the volleyball game was earlier. I mean, studying for a final. I don't know. Will was watching the Bills and Lions game earlier.
Yeah, I was at a sports bar watching the games, so I caught the late window games.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that Bills Lions game though?
Oh boy, that Bills Lions game. I mean, it answered my question of like, what are the Lions what is anyone gonna do against Josh Allen right now? And the key really is right now nothing can be really done against him. Just put up as much points as you can and hope. But we are coming back to the Seahawks game as we got Howell dumping off to Charbonnet, and that's going to be incomplete. But
yeah, I'm really sad that I don't have money because I'm just seeing a commercial right now on my screen. But yeah, I mean, I honestly think like no one can stop Josh Allen right now. Like, bro literally got engaged to Hallie Steinfeld. Like, no one can stop him except for like maybe like Hawkeye or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only person I think that like Clint Barton. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know Clint Barton.
Like,
right.
yeah, I
Howell's
don't
going
know.
to take the snap.
But I feel like
he's going to
it's
fire.
so unfair 'cause the Lions,
Ooh, broken
they're
up.
like super banged up. You know,
That was
so
Edgerrin
it's like,
Cooper
yeah,
on
on
the
defense.
coverage.
I feel like a healthy Lions team would beat Josh Allen at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Dan Campbell outdumbing Sean McDermott was impressive, according to the chat. Yeah, that was. I mean, it's a pretty high-scoring game. So
I'm assuming we're talking clock management.
Yeah, I'm assuming clock management
prior to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely true. But also, like, what's with this Bills defense? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, 2 weeks in a row is kind of concerning.
Rams. Yeah. They play the Rams 1 week, right?
Yeah.
The Rams look like
Howell's going to drop back on 3rd and 10. Got pressure. It's going to get tipped a couple times and fall incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down.
A team known for being like having a really, really bad defense for this season alone.
Mm-hmm.
And they get like stifled. They get stymied. Cooper Kupp got 0.0 points. I'm not too much of a fan of that.
Yeah.
You know, like, what's with this Bills defense? Like, they don't have that many injuries, but like, what can they do to stop like another team? Like, literally anybody.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. See the.
Ooh. Backed away in his own end zone.
Yeah, there was the Dan Campbell choosing to do an onside kick within 12 minutes left. Was pretty interesting.
I don't hate it. It just was the coverage team didn't do a good job because that led to a really easy and big Mac Hollins return as the punt is fair caught at the 43. If you don't allow Mac Hollins to go all the way down to within inside the 5, giving the Bills an easy touchdown, it's not a horrible decision. Because if you get you hadn't been able to stop the Bills on offense, and your best chance of getting it was just getting a free ball back, whether that was a turnover or in that case like an onside kick. Is if you can't stop them, why give them the extra 30 yards of time to burn? And I mean, again, you haven't been able to stop them. So.
Yeah, I mean, they were NFL Fanboy said they were only down 10. There was no need to do it, especially with the surprise onside kicks are not allowed anymore. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, Tara saying the Seahawks mascot being a little disappointed there on the sideline. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be completely fair, I didn't have any trust with the Seahawks this year, especially with their mid-season whatever that happened. I guess because they had a strong start, got sloppy towards the middle of the season, and then sort of picked it up a little bit towards the end. Sort of.
I mean, they are 8-5 though.
Yeah, they're
Did they beat Arizona? A really red hot Arizona team too.
Yeah. No, it was a cold Arizona team.
It was cold Arizona, but also Geno Smith is 5-0 against Kyler Murray. So
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's his kid. That's that's literally his kid.
His little boy.
Bro.
His little boy.
What the heck?
Yeah. Oh, Creighton won set 4. Oh, so Penn State and Creighton are actually going to set 5 right now. So
you're kidding.
Yeah.
Who are you guys rooting for? Staying within Big Ten or going Nebraska?
I'm staying Nebraska right now, honestly. I want to see Creighton go to the Final Four. That'd be really cool.
Can you imagine a Creighton versus Nebraska volleyball tournament?
I mean, that's finals? What's going to end up being because that's going to be the first game in the Final Four.
I don't think I should, Amber.
Oh, really? Nebraska, if Creighton wins today, It'll be Nebraska versus Creighton. Really? I
Yeah,
thought we'd play.
yeah, I think that's how it's set up.
Oh shoot! I thought like we're in the bottom bracket.
We are in the bottom bracket, and so is Creighton, I think.
I thought Pate would play Creighton. I thought. Or am I tripping?
I think it's who won today. It's Stanford didn't win. It's Louisville and Pitt that won today. They'll play each other first, and we'll play whoever wins this game. So.
Honestly, as much as I love Creighton, I do want to see Penn State again because their fans are so like on social media, the worst, so annoying. They're like, "Oh yeah, we share the Big Ten title with you guys, but we actually beat you." Okay, but like under duress though, you know what I'm saying? Like we weren't like ready, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I feel like we just
Packers first and 10, fakes the handoff to Jacobs. He's going to roll out right, and he's going to fire, and he's got, misses a wide open Romeo Dobbs on first down.
Yeah. So, we're just excited sports. Just excited about sports right now. So, yup. No.
But, there's a lot of analysts that said that the Seahawks would win this game. But I feel like everyone sleeps on the Packers for some reason. Like, why?
I have not been sleeping on the Packers. I mean,
Well,
you've only won one game where the team was over 500, and that was the Texans. Now you'll beat the second one against the Seahawks.
We got a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to get up to about the 50.
Over 500 when we beat them?
No.
And they marked that a fumble, so Seahawks
surprised.
pick that up and they get up to the 45.
I guess that's a fumble.
We got a turnover. We'll see
Is that
the Packers fumble?
Yeah, the Packers fumble.
As he was talking shit. Wow, look at that.
It would have been Louisville, Kentucky, and Creighton, Nebraska. But
Let's see if this actually is ruled.
Yeah, you're right. Amber said 8 no way.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a good punch out.
That's a good punch out. Yeah. So, Love with the fumble recovery.
I believe that's Julian Love.
Julian Love.
Thank goodness.
Not.
Love.
Not Jordan Love.
That's why we had to specify Julian Love, not Jordan Love.
Dang it.
So yeah, Seahawks are gonna take over. This is their last. They need to do something here. They need to. And it's coming down to that offensive play caller because whatever they're doing there is just not working.
It ain't working now. So.
Okay. I just saw the Romeo Dobbs
All right.
misplay. That's Romeo Dobbs' fault.
Sam
Like, you have to
Howell
sit you, so,
drops back. He's gonna
Jordan Love's
fire.
throw it to you.
And they're
Right.
just going to get pushed back. So if they mark forward progress, that should be about a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards.
Yeah. Bye, Tim.
Josh.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, Tim. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Jim?
Oh, Tim. He's one of the people on the live stream.
So 2nd and 5. We got Howell in shotgun again. He's going to drop back. And he's going to fire. And that's in no man's land. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, they're not doing much on offense, especially with Geno Smith being out. So, yeah.
I mean, Sam Howell isn't bad by any
No, he's not
means.
bad. He was doing really well at Washington, or at least for a while.
Well,
Yeah.
he was having a Jameis Winston season, let's
He
be
was.
honest.
He
also had a pretty good staff there too. So
he has a lot of potential. He just needs some time to
He was super
develop.
close to 30 for 30.
He's
too.
gonna
I
drop
remember
back.
that.
He's gonna
He was
fire.
really
He's
good at
got JSN over the middle
Oh,
who breaks the
JSN
tackle.
broke
He's
the
across to the 27.
7-yard line. Yeah. So Seahawks are getting closer and closer to the end zone right now. So we might actually have a game here soon. They'll be down by 10 points if they score a touchdown here, but we'll see if they get closer.
Got Howell alone in
20,
shot.
27, by the way, not 7-yard line.
Drops back, fires, quick out to JSN yet again, and he's gonna get about 4 yards. So I'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah. Well, did you get all the things you need to say about the Packers off?
I got one more question for you guys.
Okay, one more question.
Who's better, Jordan Love or CJ Stroud?
We got a handoff to Charbonnet. Charbonnet's got
Without-
room, and he's across the 10 to the 5 and in for a
Touchdown.
touchdown.
No!
There you go.
To answer your question, Jordan Love has been playing better than CJ Stroud this year, so Jordan Love.
Thank you.
If-
How about you, Mr. I forgot your name.
His
Oh,
name
that's
is
crazy.
Will. Will.
So Will's last name is James. Will James.
Yeah. This call is giving somebody said this call is giving Jinx, by the way, and she's also a Packers fan. So,
Well, hey, Ams, you know what? Go Pack, go. There's no such thing as jinxing. That's Jordan Love you're talking about here, right? And also, that's Sam Howell. That's playing
Extra
on the
point.
outside of the ball.
Up
There's
and
no
good.
way. You know, this Seahawks defense is looking so soft. They don't even know how to defend. Like, every single pass is downfield, they always push, they always tug, they always twist. Like, it's bop it or something, you know? Like, these guys do not know how to play football. Even their offensive line, the Seahawks offensive line does not know how to block properly, bro. Hands around the neck. What is this, bro? Like a kink? Okay, I said enough, right?
okay. Yeah, I think you've said enough. I think you've said your
I
piece.
think I've said enough, you know?
Okay.
How does you have hey, NFL fanboy? I have no words for you. I hope you have a good night. Anyway, thanks for letting me call in. It was fun.
Yeah, of course,
Talk
Nathan.
to you guys later.
See you, Nathan.
All
See ya.
right.
Yeah.
There we go. You got a call in from a Packers fan.
Yeah, and also we can have people either call in or whatever or host because we've had guests on here before. We had a Chiefs fan, one of my friends, Nolan. He was able to join us for a Chiefs game. I think it was earlier this season or no?
Versus the Falcons, yeah.
Versus the Falcons, yeah. That was a good one. So, yeah, I did not realize NFL fanboy was not a fan of Nathan there for a second.
Yeah.
If I've known Nathan for a long time, he likes to debate. He was on the debate team. He was really good. So he knows how to start conversations and debates. So to answer that question, how he became a Packers fan, I don't know. I haven't really asked him. I think it was just proximity, maybe. I don't know. That's usually how a lot of fans end up being fans around here. It's either proximity, family, or just, I don't know, somewhere in the mix. But, yep. So we're on commercial break right now. But yeah, Nathan did bring up a good point about how the Bills have not been doing super hot, especially on that defense. Hopefully they do get that turned around, especially with it towards the end of the season. I know it's the Patriots twice and the Jets once. Still, your division rivals, you should still play to them at their full potential. So that's the goal, I would say.
I would just watch out for the Patriots because
They're still good. Like
if the
with the
defense
depleted roster, they're good.
if the defense can't hold up, if the defense is having the concerns that it is, which is they've been able to force turnovers, but they're allowing a lot of points right now.
Yes. And NFL fanboy saying the Jets are known for winning meaningless games in December. That is very true. So let's see here. Yeah, looking at the punch out in recovery by Julian Love there for the Seahawks earlier brings them back into this game actually. So it's 23-13.
All right,
Packers will take it
across the 30 up to the 33, 34.
There was
looks like Nixon.
They closed that hole. I was a little concerned because, they let that go. No, that he was gone.
Yeah.
I
mean,
yeah.
honestly, the key out of that wasn't even the fumble as much.
No, it wasn't.
It was finally them getting a big play on offense and Sharp and A taking that in for a
It
touchdown.
just took forever for them to finally click. I
That's
can hear Tom Grassi screaming in agony from all the way from where is he?
He's in New York.
Is he in New York right now?
He's in New York. He's moving to Wisconsin soon.
I was about to say.
After the season.
I was about to say he's moving somewhere. I thought.
Yeah, he'll be moving a little bit closer to Green Bay. So we got Love and shotgun. Jacobs is going to get the handoff. He's got a little room to the left, but he's not going to get too much. Only 4 yards. We're down to 11 minutes. If you're the Packers right now, probably looking to run clock because Seahawks getting a little bit of hope, a little bit of momentum, and you kind of want to shut that down as quickly as possible, get out of here. Get a first down here maybe.
Yeah, they are
Run
the
some
old
clock.
Packers. I mean, that's literally what they are. They are legitimately the old Packers.
Yeah, except not run to the same degree.
True. All right, so we got Jacobs in the back. We got Reed moving back. Fakes the handoff.
He's scanning. He's
pressure's coming.
Ooh, that's just gonna be
no.
thrown.
I think that's incomplete. I don't know if that's a. Yeah, I was about to say that's incomplete. It
should be incomplete.
It's not a fumble, guys.
I'm
At least they were
surprised
on
to
top
s-
of it for once.
I'm surprised the Seahawks didn't jump on it just in case because
Bro, what's with these? What's this bubble popping up? Like, we aren't even putting the hands down or anything.
Ooh.
Oh, are they?
Let me.
I don't know. I mean, it was still recovery by Jordan Love.
It was. This is
So-
why I'm surprised the Seahawks didn't do anything. Actually,
They
this
blew
is
it
better for
dead,
the
though.
this is better for the Seahawks though.
Didn't they blow it? Didn't they blow it down?
But if you jump on it, they can say that you recovered it and down you where you recover it.
Here
Jordan
comes the lineman.
Loves, he's scrambling, running right, and he's gonna throw
Hit
it,
as he
and it's gonna be
throws.
incomplete.
Ah.
Yeah, that actually being ruled incomplete hurts the Packers more than anything
Yeah.
because they recovered it. If it had been ruled a fumble, they would be able to run the clock. But it being ruled incomplete actually stops the clock. Again, I'm just surprised the Seahawks didn't. They acted like they reacted as it was a fumble, but they didn't jump on it.
I mean, to be completely fair, they blew it dead.
Yeah, but
the ref came in and blew it dead.
that's one of those things where if there's a slight chance of it being a fumble, you jump on it. It's because again they get calls wrong. That's why they always tell you, like, play through the whistle. And yeah, all the way through.
Play
You don't-
until the whistle's dead, but also play through the whistle up until a certain point. Misses a
return at
tackle.
the 20 up to the
25,
30.
30. Barely
The-
misses his own teammate there.
Up to the 32. Howell's going to come back out. He's got 10 minutes, down 10.
There we go.
It's possible. I mean, the Lions made a, 13 point game they made it close with under a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So
They definitely did. So we'll see what they do
Seahawks
here.
still have a chance to make this interesting. Again, man, Cowboys being in there still is just dumb. I don't like it. They're down 3 games, but
Bro, what is with this bubble? This bubble is ticking me off. It keeps popping up for some reason.
I got Howell dropping back. He's gonna get that
Ooh.
out, but
He
that
throws it. He throws it. That's
that
not a
should
fumble.
be ruled an incompletion.
It's an incomplete pass. Guys, it's an
It's gonna they're gonna
It's
rule it then.
incomplete
It's gonna
pass.
get reviewed either way. They're ruling it a fumble right now, but it should be reviewed. The fact that you ruled this
Why
one
are
a
they
fumble,
why are they consoling with the Packers players?
they're not consulting with the Packers. The Packers are just it should be
That's
a
an
forward
incomplete-
pass.
That's a forward pass. That's not a.
Ooh, maybe.
Well, it
I
hit
don't
the
know.
ground though, so it's not a.
It could be ruled a fumble.
If his arm is going forward, it's an incomplete pass, and his arm is going.
He
forward
loses the ball there though, which is
because it got hit by him. So
But-
if it's a forward pass, it is an incomplete pass.
they rule it an incompletion. They might
They're
take
going to
a
review it though.
The thing is, it gets knocked out of his hand. It's not necessarily in the throwing motion yet.
True.
They're gonna look at it.
Yeah, LaFleur wants it, so I mean it's valid, but I don't know. I still
They
think
do
that's,
challenge.
That's an incomplete pass in my book.
I need to take another look at this because it's knocked
His
out.
arm is going forward there. He's throwing it there.
Not necessarily. His arm might. I don't know. His arm might not be going forward anymore. It's not the angle I really want to see. I either want to see from the back end zone or the
I don't
other
know
side
how
of
you
that.
do not see that as a forward pass. His arm is literally moving forward. It's moving away from his body.
Yeah, but it also might have stopped because it's hard. You have to. That's why I want to see it from a different angle. Is that's not a good.
Kind of looked
angle.
like he was throwing it backwards and hitting his arm, making it go forward. I don't know if the intent matters.
It's not a back. It's not the ball going backwards. It would be
his
forward.
arm-
It's the issue of it. It looks like he might have stopped his forward motion before the ball was hit out of his hand. So if the ball is not moving forward anymore, then it would be ruled as a fumble. He's going
But-
like this, but if the ball, it looks like he stops here and then the ball gets knocked out, and that would be a fumble.
I don't like that.
That's why I want to see a different angle, is because it's hard to tell when the hand is coming straight at you if it's still moving forward or not.
I saw his arm go all the way back, stopped going back, and went forward.
Yeah, it goes
That's what I
forward.
saw.
It's right here that it gets knocked out. The question is it still going forward? Because if he stops right here and it gets knocked out, this is still a fumble. It needs to be going forward.
I don't like that.
It's I mean,
it's
well,
a weird gray area rule. It's one of those things.
well, it's if you think about the motion, if someone goes like this and stops right here, and then they knock it out, that shouldn't be ruled in incompletion.
Okay, I guess that's true.
It's just it becomes a bang bang thing, which is why you have to rule. That's why I want a camera angle from the back, is because you can see.
There was one. I don't know where it went though. It was a much better angle.
They're showing it from where he's facing, which is not good to see the motion of his arm.
Creighton season is about to come to an end. Ball game. Ah, dang it.
Yeah, the only reason why I would want Creighton to win is because I think Nebraska's chances against
just don't wanna put-
Creighton are better than Penn State.
Yeah, I just don't like Creighton. Penn State. Penn State actually beat us this year. Also, we played at their place twice in a row, which should not be a thing. You should alternate locations, not 2 years in a row. That's not how it works. So,
Interesting.
I don't know, but whatever.
Alright.
I'm also
They rule it as call stands. I would have liked another look at it, but
They'll probably show it later, but
Howell's going to drop back on
Let's see if
2nd
they
and
get
10. He's
anything
going
out
to
of this.
throw. Ooh. Knocked away.
Yeah, clean breakup.
Clean
Clean
breakup. 4 for 11.
I mean, that's what happens when you're constantly underthrowing things. And
He's not getting open receivers right now.
He also hasn't had a lot of time either.
That too. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's part of the reason he's just ditching it because he doesn't have receivers or the time to throw it.
it's just no one's been open. The most open play he's had was the Charbonnet
Drops
play.
back to pass, throws.
There you go, and
got
it's gonna be short of these sticks. He's gonna get 5 yards, but
still a pass forward, I guess. It's just
and we got
Seahawks
laundry.
you guys have. Me working parking and transit. I literally wear a neon jacket because I have to.
I'm trying to think of something. It looks like it's
There's
probably.
another flag on the play as well.
It seems like it's going to be against the Seahawks. They're talking to Matt LaFleur, so unless he's, it looks like they're trying to see if he's going to accept or decline. Let's see what the
they do.
ruling is.
Puke says.
Offside on the offense.
Oh, so it's they're down.
Unlock it.
Oh, is he lined up too far?
He's lined up too far forward.
Should know better. It happens.
Did they accept is the
Hey,
question, or do you decline? I'm assuming accepted.
Grinch. Yeah, that also looks like Grinch too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little too
Nathan,
neon.
your Packers. They're not crumbling right now, but there's a couple lucky breaks that the Seahawks have been having so far. So we'll see what happens here. They're down though, so we'll see if the Seahawks actually respond here. This is a very long third quarter, by the way, or fourth quarter. Like this has
they're
been going on
drawn
for a long time.
Oh, they know they declined.
Oh, they declined it, so they're gonna actually kick it. If anyone, it annoys me how
maybe.
much their helmets don't really match their jerseys at all. Yeah, I think they would go with full neon if they actually did that, though.
Well, part of the reason why is because this goes back to the. Oh, they are going to punt. Interesting. They had these uniforms when they were doing the color rush set, which goes back to when they had the one shell rule, which was you could only have.
Oh, yeah.
You could change the stickers and stuff on your helmets as the punt is away. And that goes left and muff the punt. The Packers get back on it. There was a read on the muff and the recovery.
Reed very close to losing that one. Whew. If you're a Packers fan, your heart's racing right now.
Yeah.
It just went through his hands. Okay. I thought he just completely missed it.
No. But yeah, that goes back to the one shell rule where the rule was you can put any stickers you want pretty much on it, but the shell of the helmet you had to use the same colored shell. And so you only got really one. They've since changed the rule, getting rid of it because I didn't like it, so I'm glad it's gone. But that's where this helmet comes from. I believe when they took it away, they moved it up to 2 shells, which is the other one for them is their silver
Wants
one.
it in motion, fakes the handoff, dumps it off to Wicks, who gets a first down, probably another yard more.
Up to the 27.5-yard line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where the rule currently stands, if they're allowed to have 2 shells, unlimited shells, whatever. But I know that the second shell that they had when they opened that rule up was the throwback one that they have, the silver one. I think it's right.
Trivia for Josiah only. Name me one NFL team that doesn't have their logo on both sides of the helmet, just one side. NFL team. Isn't that just the Steelers, though?
I wonder why it was only for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, isn't it just the Steelers? Yeah, because I'm...
All right.
There's
Fakes the handoff, tosses it to Reed. Reed's going to have some room up in there. He's going to get a first down up to the 41, 42-yard line. He does go out of bounds, but with 8.5, that's still going to keep the clock running.
Yeah.
I saw the one side, and I was like, hell, man. Isn't there someone, maybe I'm thinking college, but I think there's someone who has
there's a few college teams that have just one side.
No, like as an alternate. There's someone who has an
alternate.
alternate that is just one side.
I don't know.
It might be a college thing. I know there is one that has.
There's definitely a college team that does that. But must be toasty on that sideline. They have the Heat fans going. Let's see here.
Ooh, a lot of pressure. He's going to hand it off to Reed again, and Reed might be. He's got room. He's going to get another first down.
Yeah, this is probably going to end.
He's got, what, 3 straight runs for first downs?
Yep. This is Seahawks. You're probably not going to win.
I haven't checked fantasy in a while.
Yeah, I'm checking fantasy right now because I know Josh Jacobs hasn't been doing a whole lot the second half, but he's been doing enough.
Oh, he's only actually got. Well, maybe this needs to update still. But he's only at 11.
Josh Jacobs for me has 20.3.
Ooh.
He has a fumble from earlier.
We still got next week, Amber, but I'm projected to finish 2 points ahead after this week.
Oh, I should have put Brian Thomas.
Hand off to Jacobs. He's going to get 4 yards.
Yay. Yours for me. Alas. I have Jefferson and DJ Moore left. And the other guy has TJ Hawkinson.
Bold. So 2nd and 6. We're under 7 minutes.
Yeah, Amber says 1 point. No, 1 point.
Did it change?
Yeah.
Oh, it did change.
It did change.
And it just went back down.
Yeah. All right, so we're, I was going to say under 7 minutes. We got
Love and
Dobbs in the back, gives it off to
Jacobs.
Jacobs. I know my players. This one. Courage to cowardly dog. I never watched that show growing up because I never had access to like CNN or Nickelodeon or all that stuff.
It was on Boomerang, I think.
Point still stands. I never had cable or anything.
Cartoon Network?
I never had cable. But I always saw the clips, and they were funny.
3rd and 2.
Sorry.
Love under center. Packers are going to take a timeout. You're down to 6 minutes left.
It's Cartoon Network.
Was it Cartoon? Well,
yeah,
so Boomerang was Cartoon Network, is what Cartoon Network turned into.
Oh.
Or not what turned. Boomerang became Cartoon Network.
Oh.
So old Cartoon Network is Boomerang. So Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, was Boomerang. The old Scooby-Doo stuff, that was Boomerang.
Okay.
Scooby-Doo
was where it was at. I'm not gonna lie. And then there were, what else?
Yeah, it was the old shows. I just don't remember.
Like Wacky Races, bro. Ben 10.
The old Ben 10.
The old Ben 10.
I think was
such
Boomerang.
A good show. I grew up on Ben 10.
Chowder.
There's a lot of. Nah, I never watched Chowder. Even if I had the chance, I never watched Chowder.
All right.
I never saw the.
3rd and 2, Love and shotgun. Seahawks are real close to the line, looking like they might bring pressure, showing pressure at least. Question is, will they bring it? And they do. Love's got he's got plenty of time, but his receiver falls down. Is that Reed?
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
The Ben 10 theme song goes crazy. Snuck upon his roots, a secret that it is.
So
he's got super.
Love's all smiles.
Ordinary kid, he's Ben 10. Sorry, I'm singing Ben 10 over here.
Showing the replay, and yeah, he just stumbles and falls.
Yeah, he just never got there. That's whatever.
Looks like the Packers might go for this one though.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna burn clock, they might as well.
Yeah, but I mean, do you really
It's
want to
really
give him a
risky.
short field?
I mean, they haven't been able to stop the run though.
They've stopped Jacobs most of the half. It's been Reed on the runs. Oh, they do give it to Jacobs though, and he
He's-
doesn't get there. He's stopped at the line. I'm surprised you go with Jacobs there. Like he's not gotten much this half. They've had him pretty contained.
There's a Cartoon Network show called
What?
Code Lyko, and I freaking loved it. I never heard of it. Player, you good, buddy? The Wacky Races one. Oh yeah.
Wacky
What else did I grow up on? Oh, there was Wildcrafts. There's Ben 10. Lego Ninjago.
I wouldn't say I grew up on that. I was like, I don't know. I was around 10 when that came.
I'll have to
out.
give that a listen to. I'm finding my Discord not so much. Yeah, we're on commercial break right now, by the way. What else did I grow up on? Oh, so much.
I love that players' Discord fails and Amber's like, let's go to this chat to discuss it. We're the backup. We're the backup form of communication.
I see how it is.
Discord's failing. James and Dame's comment section or chat section. That's funny. So we got an interesting situation here. Seahawks get the ball of midfield. I don't know why you, of all things,
Why you give it up right there?
why you hand it to Josh Jacobs when he hasn't done much of anything this half.
True.
He had a very good first half, but they've had him locked down. Your run game has done pretty well, but that's been with your sweeps to Jaden Reed. You had 3 straight first down runs with Jaden Reed, yet you still win with Josh Jacobs, who has, I don't know how many. That'd be something I'd be curious to see how many second half rush yards he has, because it's not a lot. Not done much. So I'm just curious about the
Also-
play call.
That was it. I don't know. It's also called halftime adjustments when they figured out Josh Jacobs' scheme. Whenever they're gonna hand it off to him, they figured it out.
It's good on the. I'm not like it's good on the Seahawks. I just don't know if you're the Packers why you make that. Why that's the call there on 4th and 2 when you're in
Tom
midfield.
Grassi and Nathan and all those Packers fans being upset. These Sunday night streams are gonna be so weird when the NFL season's over. I mean, we're gonna be We're gonna be streaming. Excuse me, that was a voice crack there. We're gonna be streaming. We're gonna try to, at the very least, the playoff games.
At least some of them.
At least some of them, and obviously the draft. Super Bowl is a bit up in the air right now.
That one's gonna be interesting. It'll depend on what it's on.
Yeah, it also depends on if we have other things going on. Because obviously the Super Bowl, cool. It's cool to stream, but also like it's pretty accessible for the most part for everybody.
Howell's gonna drop back, and he's gonna get
stuffed
swallowed
for sure.
up. And that's just. It's
Can't
the
do
offense.
much with that. I mean, that Seahawks O-line has not been doing their part today.
It is-
They've been letting Geno Smith and Sam Howell getting eaten up a lot.
Just not giving the offense a chance.
No.
Not the O line, but also just I think the play calling hasn't been great. Howell's dropping back again. He's gonna throw, and there's his pick. That's
Is it McKinney?
No, that's Edgerrin Cooper. He's across the 30 down to the
I want
27
Will
yard
to
line.
predict 3 of the 5 to-be-determined games will be flexed this Saturday, Week 17.
3 of the 5 to be determined. Which ones will be flexed to
Yeah, which ones
Saturday?
will be? Like you're predicting them.
What are the? Can you pull it up?
Which one was I looking at?
The 3 predicted ones the 3 to be determined games from week 17. 3 of the 5.
Week 17 games.
You hurt your
to
foot, but it's
be-
fine. Did you get too excited? Just look up ESPN week 17 games. So 3 of the 5 which will be flexed to Saturday.
How'd
Sent
you
the
do
link in
that?
chat. I do
Yeah,
not
I don't know
see it.
how she did that, Nathan.
I got too excited. Probably.
Apparently.
So this is
So
make this much
of the 7, is that what it was?
3 of 5. There should be 5
3 of 5.
to be determined games.
I
Hand
found
off
him.
to Jacobs. He's gonna get 4 yards.
She
Would have
kicked
been
her
nice on.
desk. Ooh. Oh. Ouch.
Could have used those 4 yards.
Denver Bengals, Cardinals Rams, Chargers Patriots, Colts Giants, Falcons Commanders.
Cardinals Rams is, I think, going to be one of them.
Cardinals, Rams.
Ooh, what do we got up here? Remaining schedules. Bears, 49ers, Vikings, Seahawks, Packers, Lions. Packers, I think, have the easiest schedule.
They do have the easiest schedule. However,
they are the furthest back.
They are the furthest back.
A win here, though, you're only 2 games back from division lead.
Mm-hmm.
Although you did get swept, so you would need
a lot of things.
You would need to. You'd actually have to get the 3 games swing.
Mm-hmm.
Once we got 2nd and 6, Love under center is gonna hand off, and we got Jacobs getting a yard. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, to
Seahawks are burning their timeouts now.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not
new
sure.
New coach, new scheme. I'm assuming that's just McDonald being
West remaining schedule. You got Seahawks, got Minnesota.
Seahawks have a pretty tough schedule. I think the Rams might actually have the best shot right now.
Rams, I mean, it's 2 division games for each of them. Oh, except for the 49ers. The 49ers only have 1, but
It depends on how hard they play, too. I think the NFL season is over. You guys should watch Total Drama Island and predict who gets kicked off. Oh, my gosh. I watched some episodes of Total Drama Island. I never got into it, but I know it's really funny. It's just, it was never my...
Seahawks showing a lot of pressure right now. We'll see if they bring it.
One in the backfield?
He's got one. You got 1 high safety.
3rd and 5.
I'm curious to see if they bring it. Nope. They take a timeout?
Burn clock and timeout. Yeah. Total Drama Island. It's pretty interesting. Okay. Also, I had just deleted it. So
I'll look it up.
It's Falcons, Commanders, Chargers, Patriots, Cardinals, Rams, Broncos, Bengals. I don't remember the other one.
Okay.
It was the 4th.
To be determined games. Colts Giants is not going to be
Yeah.
That's probably going to be an early game. That'll be an early flex game 28-29. Okay, yeah. So that'll probably be a Sunday night. Well, the thing is I don't know what the time frames are because I think it's probably an early, a late, and then the evening window.
Yes.
Would be my guess. Love drops back on 3rd and 5.
He's going to
fire to the end zone. Ooh, did he catch that? He did. They rule it a touchdown. That was a low catch for Dobbs.
That was a very low catch. I want to see that catch again. How close was he to dropping that?
That was a...
Also, why is that dislike thing coming back up? Stop it.
I don't know. I want to see the replay. That
was a very low catch.
He scoops it. That's a touchdown.
Wow. The 3 Saturday games will be at 12, 3:30, and 7:15. That's what NFL.
See, I don't know if they want to. I don't.
It's a love story, baby.
So if it's a 12-3 and a prime time game, maybe you don't put the interesting game. That's gonna make it tough.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have another Saturday one? No. Or not a Sunday.
So the only restriction is that the Rams game cannot be a new game, obviously. That's what NFL
Pick
Fanboy
is
says.
up.
And now we have a 30-13.
Yeah, so that pretty much ends the game there.
Yeah, we're just kind of gonna chill out until the game ends.
Yeah, so okay, let's see. Falcons Commanders I think is probably the second most interesting. So it'll be, as far as interesting, or what is the way the NFL will read it as interesting, it'll be probably Rams Cardinals, Falcons Commanders, Bengals Broncos, Chargers Patriots, Colts Giants. What's the Sunday? I guess that's what I wanted to know is what's the Sunday windows? Is it one goes into the 3 o'clock, one goes into the noon? Or where?
Yeah.
Where are they putting the Sunday games? I guess is the. It looks like probably the 3 o'clock window, because there's only one currently in the 3 o'clock window. That's the Cowboys and Eagles, which I'm surprised that one is at the 3 o'clock window. But yeah, I'm guessing 3 of them go to Saturday, 2 of them go to the 3 o'clock window on Sunday, because they already have a bunch of noon ones, unless they do 1 and 1. But I doubt it. Yeah, the 3 o'clock ones. The afternoon
Interesting.
window. Okay, so afternoon window. So you put Cardinals, Rams probably on Saturday. I feel like
Seahawks will take it out.
across the 20 to the 25, 30, out at around 35. I think Colts Giants probably gets flexed to Saturday and puts in the noon spot because it's just going to be ugly. No one's really going to watch that. Or not a lot of people will want to watch that. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Packers are going to have a rough time getting up there.
Trivia: when the 2002 NFL realignment happened, name one team that switched conferences. No Googling. Wasn't it the Oilers?
Switched conferences?
Oh, switched conferences. Oh, non-divisions.
I'm trying to remember who was where, because I remember in 2002...
Wasn't it the Oilers? No. Oilers were still AFC. It just turned into the Titans. Oh.
I know this because I've looked at how... I know the Cardinals used to be in the NFC East, I think. Howell fakes the handoff. He's going to roll right. Throws. We got Laundry, but it is complete. No, incomplete. Never mind.
I thought the Colts were before 2002. I'm thinking of the team move. The Oilers did not exist. Yeah, I know. I'm just Oilers to Titans.
No, it's so who switched conferences?
Yeah, I just trying to figure out who did that.
I'm trying to think because I don't think it was a North team.
No, it wasn't a North team. It was.
It
was East. Was it East or South at the very least?
I'm trying to think. And it wasn't an NFC North team. Penalty. Oh, offsetting penalties. So we're gonna replay third down.
Was the team originally or moved to East or South? That I want to know.
About the team that switched conferences. Plenty of teams switched divisions. Yeah, a lot of teams switched once they got the 32nd team, which was the Texans. I believe is the newest team, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the Jaguars were the ones right before, and then the Panthers.
Yep.
3rd and 7, Sam Howell takes the snap, and he's just going to get sacked again.
He had from
The
the AFC West had 5 teams. It was Chiefs, Broncos,
Raiders, Chargers.
Who was the 5th team? Was it the Seahawks? It was the Seahawks.
I don't think it was.
It was the Seahawks. It was Seattle Seahawks.
Was it the Seahawks?
It was the Seahawks. I remember that. I'm pretty sure it was the Seahawks. They switched around somewhere or somehow.
I'll wait for
Also, Amber, yes, your defense. Yeah.
Um,
Why are there balloons now? Yay, I got it correct. It was the Seattle Seahawks. They were the AFC.
should have figured.
Because I was like...
Very topical. Oh, wait, yeah, back to my scheduling thing. As punt is away, and that's going to go out at the 15 yard line.
Yeah.
Oop.
17 points for the Pack B.
All right, let's see. So I'm going to say Cardinals, Rams. Colts, Giants goes to Saturday. The 3 o'clock window, though. Then it's just like between who do you want on Saturday? It'll be a lone Saturday game, so I'll probably say Falcons Commanders because that's probably the more interesting game. Although Broncos Bengals could potentially keep someone in the playoffs. It just depends on how.
When the Seahawks switched conferences, that was also the year their current stadium opened. They also got new jerseys, and it was a total rebrand.
Off and gets
That checks out.
4 yards up to the 20.
Because I remember their logo also changing around that time as well. Or at least the old one, it changed into a more recent version, and then the recent version, obviously.
Yeah, that'd be like what the throwbacks look like and everything.
Yeah, the throwbacks.
All right, down to two.
Bro, Nathan, he's just spitting facts. That's just history, bro. I love history, especially when it comes to like NFL and bunch of other stuff, and trivia and stuff. Bro, NFL trivia is fun. NFL fanboy makes some good trivia.
All right, 2nd and 6. Hand off to Wilson. Wilson's gonna get a gain of 4, and that's gonna bring up 3rd.
Well, they're
and 2.
chirping again. Wicks and Witherspoon, I think, is chirping at each other again.
So, ooh, that'll bring us down to the 2-minute warning.
You good, man?
Yes.
I think you died there for a second.
Yes.
Yeah, well, bring us down to the 2-minute warning. So, yeah. I thought this would be a little bit more of a contest, but I guess not. I mean, I did choose the Packers to win, but I didn't think they would win in this fashion. I thought the defense for the Seattle Seahawks would be a little bit better tonight, but obviously that was not the case.
It's more the offense just has not been able to do anything, and I don't know. Grubb is a first-year offensive coordinator here, but I don't know if he's going to stick around with their struggles on offense. Their defense has done pretty well most of the year. They have a few weeks where not so much, but I don't think this one really falls completely on the defense. I think this is a lot of just the defense trying to do too much. Beginning of the game, it wasn't pretty, but they made adjustments. It's just the offense put way too much pressure on the defense.
Yes.
Clinch.
Yeah, so the only ones that haven't been clinched is Baltimore and the wild cards. So, my voice is getting deeper. I didn't do anything, guys.
Ravens and Broncos clinch with a win, but also a Dolphins and Bengals loss would also clinch the division or clinch a spot for the Broncos next week.
Yeah, I was about to say the Broncos would be clinched, but I don't know.
And Broncos play the Bengals too, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That'll come down to that. I don't think the Broncos have played the Dolphins this year, though.
Broncos played the Browns. That's what I was thinking of. I was like,
they play the North.
Yeah,
they play the AFC North. I don't know if they've played any East teams. I don't think so because
I don't think they played any East.
Oh, no, they will. Well, they will have to because the Ravens played the Bills.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, incomplete.
Pass for Watson was broken up.
Brings up 4th and 2. Watson was just sitting there on the field. I hope he's not injured.
So that'll bring up 4th down. Packers.
Oh, Watson's injured.
Yep.
He was sitting there.
I know he's okay enough to get up and walk off and get to the side on his own, but
you know you won the game. You don't need to do all this fancy stuff. You just put the backups in at this point.
Punt is away. Ooh, not a pretty reception of the punt.
No.
Goes down.
About a minute and 45 seconds left. Should we expect a solo stream for next Sunday night? Depending how things go, probably.
Well, I'm not going to be here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you won't.
Because we're leaving for winter break. I'm leaving Thursday, so I won't be here. I guess we'll have to figure out how we're going to do streaming because if we're doing streaming, we're going to have to figure that out because yeah, we have some fantasy stuff or not fantasy.
If I'm back by Sunday or sometime Sunday, then I will probably stream.
Charbonnet is gonna get up to the 40. Yeah, CX.
Not
Charbonnet.
No, not Charbonnet.
I thought it was 20.
Sounds like there won't be a stream at all next Sunday. Yeah, there might be, there might not be. It just depends on how Louisville goes, and also depends on how well we can figure something out. I don't know how we're gonna stream games.
Yeah, we have to figure some stuff out because I'm gonna be home.
You have OBS on your computer, right?
Well, yeah, that's how we have been recording videos.
I know, but like, if you just bring one of the cameras back with you, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's more just like figuring out the actual streaming stuff. And
so
maybe I would like to try to. It's just figuring stuff out.
Flying. If we drive, I'm gonna be upset.
So Oh.
Just kidding. I won't be that upset, but still, it'd be really inconvenient. We usually fly with the team.
All right. Yeah, Seahawks are just burning clock. They're just handing it off. They're done for the day.
Yeah,
That should be
it's
the
over.
last play.
Yeah, so 30-13. That's wraps for the Packers. So it's unfortunate, but Packers can move to 10-4. The Seahawks drop to 8-6. So that's how it is today, ladies and gentlemen.
Couldn't have a good Sunday night game, huh?
No, we could never have a good Sunday night game. The only ones that we've had have been like, what?
Last week.
Last week and a couple other ones throughout the year. Everything else has been my boys, she says. I mean, she's right.
I know. I was hoping for this game to be a little more interesting so I could at least stress Amber out a little bit. Give her a hard time.
Nah, you could never. Never. So, yeah. I do agree. It was a little disappointing, but I thought that defense would be back. I'd say entertaining games that we've had so far. Lions and Texans were pretty eventful. Yeah. Chiefs and Chargers were just a bunch of emotions. That's all it was.
It's just it was a good ending.
And then
Not good, but good.
for some reason the Cowboys and Steelers game was actually not that bad. Texans and Bears game was really good, only for one reason, obviously. Are you straight to the Louisville Arena to the Louisville Airport after Sunday afternoon? Probably. That's usually how it goes. So maybe I'll be back. We'll see. If not, we'll either figure something out or we just probably won't stream next week. I would love to stream. I would really love to stream. Don't get me wrong.
What even is next week's game?
It would be... It's actually a good question. What is the game next week?
Is there not a Sunday night game?
The game is at 2 p.m. Central Sunday. Oh, for volleyball? Yeah. So maybe. We'll see.
It doesn't look like there is a Sunday night game
Really?
next week.
Huh. So maybe we won't do a Sunday night
no,
game.
there is. It's the Cowboys playing the Buccaneers.
Oh. We'll see.
Stinky.
What time is that? I'm assuming it's 7:20 or whatever.
Yeah, the 7:20 game.
Okay.
Um,
We'll see on that one. I'll have to see how late I get back. I mean, if I don't get back by like a certain time, that I probably won't do it. If not, Will will probably do it.
if I can figure it out.
If you can figure it out, yeah.
I'm gonna be home, so there's gonna be stuff for me to figure out if we're doing.
Why
if
don't you
there's-
guys do the Steelers-Ravens Saturday afternoon game instead?
Ooh.
Well, the thing is that if I'm on a trip to a different place across the country, I kind of want to hang out there instead of stream an NFL game. Not saying that this isn't a priority, but like if I'm on a trip and I'm being basically paid to be there, I kind of want to enjoy it a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see.
The game's also gonna be on Fox. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if we'll even have certain access to antennas or whatever, depending on the hotel we stay at.
I will have TVs that I can watch it on, but I'm also going to be home with family. So if any games that I'm going to be streaming, I'm not going to be watching on a TV. I'm going to be watching on my computer in a separate area away from everyone else. So I'm not really going to be able to go and get just a TV and sit and watch. But yeah, you'll be able to watch. You should be able to watch the Ravens game in the hotel.
I'll stream the red zone for you. Thanks, player. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Is it even gonna be?
I'm done.
Is there even gonna be red zone? Because it's the only game.
Is it?
And red zone usually doesn't cover solo games. It usually only covers when there's
Red zone
multiple
isn't a thing on Saturdays. It's only on Sunday thing.
Yeah, it's usually just they only cover when there's multiple games going on at
Yeah,
once.
That's usually how that works.
So it's usually Sunday during the day because any other day other than Sunday, usually you don't have more than one game going on at a time.
Yes.
So
So.
that goes against
Yeah, we'll figure something out. If we don't stream, then we don't stream. Statement retracted. Yeah, if we don't stream, we don't stream. But I really want to if I can. I don't know if we'll be able to or not, but we'll probably communicate that for next week or whatnot. If we do stream, we'll let you guys know, or YouTube notifications will let you know, one of the two. But yeah, we'll probably get a statement out saying, yeah, we won't, or at least one of us won't be able to do it. We'll probably send it to like Discord or whatever. But yeah, streaming streaming towards break. I'm just reading the comments. Sorry. Streaming towards break, it'd probably just be me. Unless you want to figure something out with OBS, but
I mean, I can. It's gonna be working stuff out, and seeing how things go. I also don't know how internet's gonna be back there, so
yeah,
it'll be a lot of figuring stuff out. But
for me, it'll probably just be if I'm in. Well, I will be in town for at least 2 of the weekends before playoffs.
Week 17 Sunday night. Do you know who's playing?
No.
Do you want to know?
No.
Okay.
What was it actually?
Dolphins Browns.
No. Why are they Sunday night games?
Why is it not flexed? Is my question. That is an ugly Sunday night game.
Besides JSN. Yeah.
And then week 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. Rick Mang. Yeah, Seattle was not good this game. Their defense was very disappointing.
Their offense didn't show up at all. They had one play.
Yeah.
They had like one.
Yeah. It was a pretty bad showing in general. So 9 standalone games, week 17. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, because you got week 17, you got was it 2 Christmas games?
Yeah, 2 Christmas games.
Thursday night. And then you're going to have Saturday night. You're going to have
night.
Saturday, because each of the windows, plus Monday night, and then you're going to have Sunday night football. I count 8.
I think you missed one, or he counted wrong. I don't know.
Wednesday. Is there 3 Wednesday games?
There might be 3 Wednesday games, actually.
I thought I only saw 2.
Oh, it might be 3.
Wednesday.
2 Wednesday, Thursday night, 3 Saturday, 1 game. Oh, you missed a Monday night then, or whatever it was. I don't remember.
There's only one Monday night. Monday, Sunday night. So what? Okay, what he might be doing though is if he's just looking at ESPN, he might not be accounting for the to be determined ones, and he might be looking at the 3 o'clock because right now there's only 1 3 o'clock scheduled on Sunday, but there should be more, as 2 of them should be the 2 that stay on Sunday should be pushed to, they should be pushed to the 3 o'clock window.
Yep.
So it should be Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday night, Monday. Wait, now I've miscounted. Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday night. Monday.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 5.
2 Wednesday games.
2 Wednesday games.
Thursday night game. 3 Saturday games.
3 Saturday games.
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Monday night. That would be 8.
Yes, I realized there will most likely be a 3:05 game or 2. That's what he said in the chat. I don't know.
I count 8. I don't know.
Look online. I don't know.
I don't know where your 9th is coming from.
My headphones are being all staticky right now. I don't know why. It's probably because I was messing with them earlier. That didn't help.
Thanks.
But we'll see.
Oh, I don't count.
It will most likely be 8, but possibly 9 is what he says.
Yeah, so he basically, I think the only way you count it as 9 is like if the 2 flexed to Sunday go to like 3:05, but I don't count 3:05 and 3:25 as different windows. It's a 20-minute difference in starting time, so I don't really count them as standalones. I count standalones as games that are the only ones on at the time.
Oh.
So 9 national TV. I guess.
Just look it up. You two are bickering in the chat or whatever.
I don't know.
You two are disagreeing on the same thing that's basically correct. Whatever.
Just trying to figure out the point he's making.
But yeah, that kind of wraps up this, I guess. Once again, disappointing for Seahawks. Great performance for the Packers. That's all you can ask for if you're Packers fans. Just reiterate one more time. We don't know if we're going to stream this next Sunday. If we do, it's either going to be Will somehow, or it's going to be me if I'm back in town, or if I'm in town just early enough where I can stream Sunday Night Football. We'll see. We'll let you know. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining us in this wonderful, very exciting Sunday Night Football game. Hope you enjoyed this. I feel like I will make it back halftime next Sunday. That's my prediction. That would be funny if you guessed that correctly. I'm gonna laugh if you did. I'll text in the Discord if that if it happens. I'll let you know. But thank you all for joining us. We hope you enjoy this conversation, or whatever we were bickering about earlier. But we'll let you go. I got a final to study for tomorrow. I got a couple other important things I have to get ready and stuff. But I don't know about you, but I got to get stuff going. So this has been a presentation of Josiah Network. What about Will? I'm dying over here, okay? I'm done. You want to close this?
Yeah, I'll close. He's dying. Hello. Yeah, this has been Sunday Night Football, week 15. Week 15.
Yeah.
And, yeah, appreciate everyone for being here. We're winding down to the end of the year. We're getting there. But as you mentioned, we don't know if we're streaming yet. We're going to figure that out and try and announce that in the Discord if we figure it out. And we'll get a live stream up, or at least scheduled. But we'll still have videos coming out soon for those who actually watch the videos. And very thankful for all of you being here. Hope you guys had a good night. Appreciate you for having us be part of it. And, yeah, have a good one. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.